Yo, welcome in everybody. Yo. What's going on? Oh, why is the scroll not working here? DMC, Scott, Rush, Colder, Kermit, what's going on? Benjamin Phillips, K-Dub. Shout out all the legends. D2 Degenerate, what's going on? Joshua Patrick. I gotta get over the Twitch chat over here too. What am I doing? I like having them separate but equal next to each other. Separated, but that way you get a good look at both. Ooh, that's not the right size. All right there. So, few different upgrades. You know what? We'll go over right at the start of stream here what I got, and we will kind of take a look at that. Haven't been going over it every day or anything like that, but here's where we're totally looking at. I still gotta get it over there, but I ended up finding another Gimmer Shred last night, and it's actually kind of crazy the amount, like all this elemental damage. You don't really think about it, don't really care, but I can literally chop down ghosts that are immune to physical at like the same speed like as other monsters, because they have a low health pool, but they're immune to physical, right? But this much elemental damage on both these Gimmer Shreds, one somebody had found, and they're not really worth anything. Someone had given me one. And yeah, I'm on the treadmill again, by the way. Anyone wondering about that? Get some steps in at the beginning of the stream. But yeah, they chopped those out good. Got my wisdom up here. Made that with a pull. I traded a monarch for a pull. Appreciate you, Wicked. Traded that to him. Pretty fair deal. We looked at the values on that. I need to upgrade the amulet. Haven't got around to it yet. Been lazy Phil on that one. Found a Skulders a while back. Found the Skulders in the pits. That's cool. Predendum, I guess. Deck strength res. So another place, obviously, we need upgrades in a lot of stuff. I've just been kind of casually playing, you know, just kind of like y'all, I assume. So, rings, I crafted this ring, not too bad. Some leech and some MF and a little fire res, you know, whatnot. It's a blood ring. I've been using this since like the playthrough, I think. And these Immortal Kings pieces, somebody just didn't want them, so I snagged them. Took those. So they work together pretty good. Shout out some other people hopping in here a little more recently. Eli, what's up? I don't remember if I shout out Brad. Brad Piddle, we'll shout you out again. How about that one? Josh, what's going on? Patrick Steffen, what's going on? Where are we at here? Upgraded the printer? Oh, yeah. Cardboard, what's going on? Cat Tune, ooh, what's going on? K-Dub. Aholo, I think. Welcome in. Good morning, Cherium. What's going on? Oh yeah, the Mercenary, goated right here. I know it's a little behind me. You don't really need to see it too much. I was using this on the Leaf Barb. Someone found it on the playthrough, and they're like, "Hey, you want this, Phil?" Sure. But this is I haven't made an insight yet. I haven't got a good base. The only 4-socketed base I found was a scythe, and I was like, "Ooh, I'll wait till I get a better one," and I never have. Luck is luck, right? You never know what'll happen. But made a bulwark, great for survivability, and my goated budget option for the Mercenary. We found this in the playthrough too. Natalia's rolled with 3 sockets, so you put patent pending rune word, Ralort Thull in it for all them resistances. Not really rune word, but so it's got 25 all res, poison length reduced by 75. The other ones are actually up to 30 with 80 to life and a good amount of defense. So clutch. Kermit, I'll tell you what, if I don't get one today, I'll take you up on that offer. But the main thing about the insight is I don't even care about the meditation. It's just insight's like a cheap rune word. The thing is I'm stupid. I wasn't thinking. I found a thresher that I tried to get 4 sockets in and it got 5, and I was like, I'll throw it out. Not even thinking that I don't need the insight anyways. I just need a better damage dealing base. And obedience is probably a better option anyways. It does have a little cold damage on it, but I'm doing so much cold damage as it is right now that it really doesn't matter. So I just wasn't thinking. So boyfriend only plays hardcore, says Cat. One of those people, huh? One of those people. I'm not one of those people, so. Alpaca, what's going on? I was gonna try to hit just the Stony Tombs here, but bunch of monsters. Yeah, and I know it's not gonna be the fastest. Anyone who hasn't seen me play this one yet. I never intended to play this as it being the goatedest build of all time. Benjamin Phillip, what's going? Oh, Oh no, I couldn't teleport away fast enough. I forgot this guy was right here. Dark Elder. Rough. Completely ripped my mercenary instantaneously. And then almost took me out. And then dropped nothing. There we go. There was another champ around there. I knew there was. Well, let's grab some stuff to sell to get my mercenary back, I guess. I thought I remembered you being able to leap down those hills. Guess I remember wrong. Walking today, so what's going on, Mustang? Yeah, gotta get the steps in, right? Gotta turn it from fat fill to fit fill. Ooh, one to paladin skills, legendary. Not really fat, I'm just joking. Cherry. Sort of. I sort of agree. That's cryptic access degenerate. Oh, you guys are too kind. You're too kind. It does have a different feel, though, when you find stuff yourself, though. So I'm going to see what I can get today. And maybe I'll take one of y'all up on the offer for something, maybe. Even if an item is like 5 or 10% worse, it just is better when you found it yourself, you know. Maybe that's just me, but Scott DeLoof, yo, welcome in. TMC, thick Phil. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I have been messing around with kind of spinning up the frenzy too. I usually didn't do that before, but maybe I got a little bit of different strat here. I don't know. I'm still kind of hit or miss on whether I really care to use frenzy to keep it throwing faster, and then you could run faster between the groups. Maybe this strat here ain't too bad, but the thing is you stop if you ever use the item find skill, it just completely nullifies using frenzy at all. So I don't know. I thought you used to leech from these guys. Guess he's leeching a little bit. Frenzy's so fun. I haven't used it in a while, but I do remember liking it back in the day. Probably been a couple years since I actually really used Frenzy. I just use it to get wound up, though. Yeah, let's grab some of this stuff. The poison down here is no joke. Boo. I am going to do some giveaways today, too. I found some stuff. I don't know, some of you guys might have seen it. I found some ethereal treks yesterday, and I YOLO'd it and identified them, and they rolled super bad, so they're not really worth very much. But they're still kind of good. I think I'm going to give those away today. I could still get a little bit for them and kind of trade for a couple items, but I think I'm just going to give those away and then figure it out. Cat says, don't forget to like the stream. Cat Toon, appreciate you. Yeah, don't forget the like button, everybody. Much appreciated. Sure, Cheetah, what's going on? And let's have good luck finding high runes and then go back and can't find anything. Yeah, that's runes for you. That sounds like rune finding life. Find like 3 in one day and then you go like a month and don't find anything. It's my experience anyways. Yeah. Yeah, like, see, look at that damage going, and that's just from the elemental damage on my Gimmer Shreds. That's pretty crazy. That guy was immune to physical. It's like all of my damage is just coming from elemental damage from the Gimmer Shreds. Hop in another game. Trade the insight for him? Don't say, huh? Is there a heat wave there too, Phil? Oh yeah. It's like in the 90s here, so. The Merc just has some garbage stuff. The best thing he's got really is the Bulwark F-Wear. Bench Crew says, Poison Nova opinion. If you have the best possible gear, I think Poison Nova is like the best Necro there is for getting out there and clearing PVM, of course. I don't talk about PvP stuff, so. But if you have less than perfect gear, it's a lot slower. It's more on par with like Summon Necro speed, I think. Josh said he's doing TZ Ancient Tunnels with Fireball, huh? Okay, yeah, there is the one fire immune down there at least that I can think of. Yeah, it's working out for you, hopefully. Oh, he's not here. You know what? This guy is... got a Shaco on him, I feel. I'm throwing too slow. Maybe he doesn't. Get out of here. Maybe it's over here. Don't feel like it. Yep, the invaders. Exactly. We got immune to physical. I have no Sunday on. Look at that, just chop him down. Fastest kill of all time. Freebert, yo, what's going on? Jeff Beal, yo. Okay, let's go find Ancient Tunnels already. Without teleport, everything's takes twice as long, but fun though. Poison, let's see, looks more fun than a summon. Okay, well, it's, you know, opinion, of course, but I'm a big fan of summon, but I feel like summons can do more places, maybe. I don't know. I've done Poison Necro without having a D-Web, and then you get a D-Web, and it's like a completely different game, so. But, you know, try it out. It'll still work reasonably okay. It'll be better than the build I'm playing right now, I can tell you that much. Like, speed clearing wise. Fun wise, I can't promise you that one. Does socketing magic items always degrade the item? Socketing it, degrade it. Degrade the item by socketing it. I'm not sure what you mean by degrading it by socketing it. I don't think that it does degrade it. Like, make it worse in some way? I'm not sure what that means necessarily. Maybe I'm just slow in the brain. Oh darn. I was gonna hit him with my frenzy before it ran out, so I keep running and throwing faster. Yeah, Gorilla, yeah, poison is wicked once you get all the all the good stuff, the D-web, stuff like that. D-web's really the huge one that makes it a completely different feel. Give him a poach before he gets taken out, huh? He's just getting poisoned to death, even though he has that 75 poison link reduced on the armor, but... Oh, what's going on here? Raid of 28 from... Again, the letters are in the wrong thing. What's going on? Bill? Is that Billy? Bill? Why are my eyes... why am I blind here? Billy GT. There you go. I don't know why I couldn't read. Thank you so much for the raid. You legend. Ooh. Appreciate you. Welcome in. Sweet Phil, if you don't know who I am, we're slaying with the goatedest character of all time, Budget Throw Barb. Trash Eddie's running the backhoe in this heat. Yeah, it's hot. I'm glad I don't have one of those jobs where I work outside right now, I'll tell you that much. Or even when I worked in the factory, they're obviously non-air conditioned, so it's like, those were always hot too. Valak, what's going on? Welcome in. Swedish raid. Modalicious, welcome in. We're rocking some Gimmer shreds on the throw barb. Hunting for upgrades, am I right? Favorite build? Boy, tough question. Favorite build? One of my favorites is definitely the Nova Sorceress. If I would say my absolute favorites, it might be. It's hard to choose though, you know. A lot of builds I'm a fan of, but can't. Can I make it? Thanks. I guess I'll say that. I'll say that one, I guess, if I had to pick. I'd prefer not to choose, though. Cody saying that Poison Dagger Necro pretty good, too. Yeah, you can't forget about that one. That's for the real goats. Chicho, yo. Yeah, Trash knows what's up. He's like, Nova. Is it okay? Is it good to take off Raven? It depends what build there, Josh. I don't know which build you're talking about. If it's any caster, I would throw on 2 SOJs. Really, you only, like, quote-unquote need cannot be frozen if you're a melee character. Especially if you have Enigma. You really don't need cannot be frozen. Some people just prefer it for, like, a kind of a quality of life type of situation. Just in case they want to run it all or anything. But you don't really need it if you're teleporting everywhere. Because it doesn't slow down your cast frames at all. It only slows down your run, walk, and attack and stuff. Appreciate you, Bill. Hope you have a good day as well. Got any area space? I do not. Locked. Still, I'm rocking a Wisdom for the Pierce and Cannot Be Frozen and Mana Leech and all the other stuff that's on Wisdom. Haven't really tried to do a lot of trading yet, just a tiny bit, but what upgrades? Well, I mean, just the stuff oh wait. I was playing a little bit last night. I was chatting it up with some of the bros in the Discord. I found another Gimmer Shred. And I think it works better than with the Gargoyle Bite. I don't remember what upgrades I'd have that you would be unaware of. I did go over them at like 1 minute into the stream. Oh yeah, my preferred base there. Go ahead. I am walking on the treadmill, by the way. Anybody wondering, I'm sure. Also, I did get a new, I don't know if anybody noticed, I did get a new camera. The other one was working okay, but I would have to adjust it, and it was, I actually found out, I think there was something wrong with something with the sensor in the camera or something, that the coloring wasn't quite right, and I'd have to mess with it and adjust it every time. and specifically green, it was not picking up right. My green screen didn't look right. So now I get this new camera. Look at these wrinkles. Look at them. See? Look how it picks up all the wrinkles real good. You can see all the little marks and freckles, and see my beard a little bit, even though it's thin. I trimmed it last night, so good looking camera though, right? Not too expensive or anything either. I'm happy with it though. A lot of the stuff that was like looked funky with my other camera, the average person probably wouldn't even notice. They're like watching on their phone and they're like, yeah, it looks fine to me on my 2-inch by 4-inch phone screen. But yeah, less spill, exactly, DMC. I think there's less of that green screen spill stuff. Like my camera sometimes would get staticky looking because of the way the green screen coloring would work and stuff. Yeah, and I literally just plugged it in and I moved like a slider here and there. I didn't spend any time. That other camera, I literally spent the number of hours. I've had that camera. I paid $35 for it at Office Max. So, wait, did I do anything? And I've had it since I started my channel. So, I take it back. I probably made about 10 videos or maybe 20 on my laptop with my laptop like webcam that's built into it. So yeah. Appreciate you, Kermit. Yeah, Leroy. There's a link to the guy. NNM Creations. This is the heavy metal playlist. They're all just random names like this is probably called like speed metal in D minor or something like that. That's like how they're named. It's just random backing track type stuff, but it's sick, right? Seems clear for sure, says John. Yeah, I wasn't sure. Yeah, like I was mentioning before, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because then you can see all my old man wrinkles and the gray hairs are coming in perfect HD quality. Also, this camera is 60 FPS too, so it matches the rest of the stream. Before, the other one was just 30, which isn't a huge. It's not a huge deal. It don't matter that much, but just a little bit. It looks more smooth and just looks like a higher frame rate, I guess. That's kind of cool. I don't think it was Leroy Jenkins. I think it's a different one. Leroy Mac. The Mac. Are you training for something or just staying healthy? Yeah, just trying not to die, pretty much. Yep. The thing is, it turns out when you're a streamer, you just sit on your butt all day. And yeah. Because other people who actually do work, they get exercise at work and stuff. I didn't, so you don't really think about it, but yeah. The biggest thing I noticed, I was talking to my wife about this the other day. My grip strength is probably the biggest thing that I noticed recently. That's like I've lost since I stopped like working in the factory. Because I used to I would pick up literally like 2-foot square, 1-inch thick steel plates and load them, carry them like 30 feet across it, like a large aisle, and load them on a machine and stuff. And all day I would be picking up parts and steel tubing and stuff, which is how I hurt my back, of course, too. But just the grip strength, like trying to do pull-ups and or just do bar hangs for like my back to help out your back, and like I can't hold them for as long as I used to be able to, not even close. That's the biggest thing. Shake weights, yeah, I should totally get one of those. There's probably some other natural way to get that type of exercise as well, right? But never mind. I was gonna make a joke, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm more mature than that. I decided to take out some other monsters. Yeah, I gotta call. Babe, Galback, can you open this pickle jar for me? My grip, ouch. Kermit. Hey, Kermit, you say you got the OBS bot? I call it the OBS bot because I use OBS, so it's easier to, it just comes off better in my, I think I got the same camera. I got the same camera. Mine was a little bit more than that, but I think I got a camera that was, I got the one with the, what's it called? The gimbal thing on it or whatever. So I can turn on if I wanted to. It's got the the motors in it and the AI that will track like your face or whatever. I got sold on getting the little bit more expensive one that had that on that when I don't need it, because I would like at some point in my life to venture out YouTube wise, and then I have it if I want to do anything like that, right? If I want to record stuff for OnlyFans, I can have it track me, or if excuse me, I mean if I want to, did I say that out loud? Just joking. Dabs, what's going on? Yeah, I just watched a couple review videos and I was like, wow, that does look great. And the price is about where I expected, so. Never played barb. What build you doing? Jonathan, we're rocking the throw barb. It's not the most god tier build for the barb, but it does work. I'll have a great time. How bright it is. What do you mean by bright, Kermit? Just like naturally how well it picks up light? I'm not, kind of, sort of. I'm not even sure, because I literally just plugged it in and I was like, this thing's like perfect. And I ended up downloading the software, of course. I mean, why? You actually need the software to control the little motors in it and stuff, but or actually to turn the AI face tracking off, you have to download the software, but because I'm only going to use that if I ever want to use it, but I just plugged it in. It looks great. It looked better than my other camera did instantly. I did some slight adjustments to like the what's it called, you know, the 4000 Kelvin, 2000 K or whatever, the tone, I guess is what it's called. Where is this thing at? Jeez, unbelievable. Oh, there it is. Yeah, just ever so slightly, yeah. But yeah, I could have just left it how it was. I changed it a little bit of saturation or whatever, because even the green pops like so much greener from my other camera, but I made it just a little bit more, and then I had to adjust my green screen settings a little bit again in OBS to get it perfect. But yeah, so Neil, this is hell yeah. Yeah. Let me take a little drink catch. I've been talking too much. I'm losing my breath here. I do have it slightly faster than I normally do when I'm streaming, so. Marco, welcome in. Deb says HD settings take a lot of light. I don't have there's that HDR thing. I wasn't sure exactly I did not turn it on for that. I do have a ton of light though, because for my I just had a C920 before. It took a ton of light to get a good green screen picture with that. So I have light. I have 3 lights right here. I actually have a 4th light over here that I don't use anymore because it's not the right color. I just really haven't taken it down. I mounted it to my ceiling a long time ago. It's the one I started my channel with. I used to only literally have 1 light, so. But yeah. Looking to Botox for the forehead? Oh boy. That's what my wife, I say that half joking. I'm not really care about it. My wife's like, oh boy, you're gonna have to start getting your makeup done before you stream every day. Swear saying, next level standing desk with the treadmill. Yeah, this was, pretty happy about getting this whole setup. Whether it was worth it or whatever. I mean, my wife bought me the treadmill for Christmas. She's like, here, dear, you're getting awfully fat. Why don't you try this? So I was like, okay. I'm joking, of course. But I had wanted one, but I'm really cheap. So I could never talk myself into doing it. And then the one she ended up getting is, whoa, no! The one she ended up getting is probably better than anyone that I looked around and had found actually somehow. I'm not sure how I didn't find it or see it, but for the price she paid. And then the hardest thing was finding one that was big enough for me. Because I'm like 230, and a lot of them you look at this one's only 140 bucks, and you look and it's like, oh, the maximum weight requirement for it or allowed is 140. Great. That's not gonna work. So let's go. So Neil, no, not dual lacerators. These are actually Gimmer shreds. Unfortunately, I have not gotten that good yet. Gotten that good a gear yet. Degenerate, yo! Thank you so much for the 5 gifted YouTube Slayerships. Oh, that was a good one. I think that was one of my better ones recently. Thank you so much. Oh, I didn't need that. Let's go here. Scoop Quack, welcome in. Oh, Kermit got to match him. Kermit coming off the top rope with another 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much, Kermit. Coming in matching Degenerate. Appreciate you. Someone give this man a hustle. I could use a hustle, but I've been actually rocking the Sculders for all the magic find. Baby! Oh, I getting my mercenary back. I forgot what I was doing. So what's best in slot? Recipe to upgrade gold wrap. Oh, recipe. What's the recipe to upgrade gold wrap? Oh, I'd have to look it up. Just go Herodric Cube recipes D2R into Google and go to one of the 17 websites that pop up that have the recipes on it. And so yeah, I don't know what it is offhand. Sunil says Ariats plus Ike gloves and boots. I have Immortal King's gloves and boots actually. Yeah, someone had found them and you know, they're not really valuable. They gave them to me. But actually I have a wisdom on, so I get a higher chance to pierce. So that gives me like straight line AoE, I guess you call it. I don't even know what you call it. You know, the pierce, so they fly through, and so that's the only real form of AoE on the throw barb is the straight line blasting, kind of like a lightning sorceress. So I'm not quite at 100% chance to pierce though with what I have. But there's so many, you know, you got the cannot be frozen on wisdom. You got mana leech, so you get your mana leech there too. It's awesome. So Marty says gifted battle. I need my membership. You probably got shadow banned from getting memberships again. Oh, this is a good spot for me. Let's do it. This looks perfect for me. Treadmill fill. Hey, it rhymes. It rhymes. Oh, Beal saying fanaticism on the Merc weapon. Gotcha. Oh, for the oh, yeah. I totally should do that. Wait a second. Let me look that up. How many do you need for hustle? I should totally make that one. Why did I? It is just a level 1, so it doesn't have a lot of radius, but let's go hustle. Wait, let me go to my rune word thing. I always bring you guys in for this one. I'll take a look at this. Whoop. Give him a little zoom for you. But this is my favorite rune word page. I have it bookmarked up at the top here. Kind of see it somewhere up here. Don't worry about state and federal taxes. I got those bookmarked too, so I got to pay those every once in a while. Maybe I should bring down the crop a little bit on this. Not that it's a huge deal. Diablo stuff and then taxes. Links to pay my taxes. What was I looking for again? Hustle. Which is right here. So yeah, the level 1 burst of speed as well. Goes in any weapon, huh? So I could have might and fanaticism. Yeah, I'm gonna make one of those. Good call. Shale Co-Eld. I could prop. Oh man, the number of 3-socket pole arms I've thrown out now. Great. Oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. Sometimes I wish I was more of a hoarder and less of like, forget this, I don't need this, and throw it out. So, also, let me double check what the next TZ is too, huh? Terror Zone, Tracker, Lost City. Okay, so after this Terror Zone, I think I'm going to give away those treks, probably by a number game. And then, I don't know. I don't know if anybody is around this time of day, you know what I'm saying? But it'll be 3 o'clock here Eastern. Maybe some people want to, maybe I'll host some games. I can't really carry you guys, but maybe you guys can carry me. Doing pretty good. Marshall, Ink Master, welcome in. I'll just keep spamming this guy, because actually sometimes I go down there and the Quill Rats really get me, so. Oh, Ogriax, Sunil, you nailed it. I could Larzik at Ogriax and get 3 sockets, this is true. No, I wouldn't use that, whatever, but. Yeah, sorry, Karen. I'm gonna do the number game giveaway, I think, for the, and we'll see who gets it on the stream. I'm not doing Insight anymore. I'm doing Hustle. hustle on the Mercenary, I think. I'm pretty sure I got a Co. I probably should make sure I got a Co Runa. If not, I think I have several Fall runes that I think go to Co, right? If I'm not mistaken. I'll tell you what, if I find another pair of... Oh, shoot, I did not mean to do that. I hit my macro accidentally, so I wasn't thinking. If I find another pair of Treks, they're all yours, Kermit. I probably owe you for something. Glimmerish, yo! 9 months of Twitch sub. Boom! Yeah, so at the end of this, I'm going to be giving away these F Treks. I should have just traded them ethereal, but I decided to ID them for the content, and they did not roll good, of course. So, what if they would have been perfect, though? I appreciate you, Kermit. Molecule up here saying if you find any 4-socket pole arms that you're just gonna throw out, he'd obligedly take them off your hands or whatever. I don't know if I use that word right, but that's fine. Almost to another level already. Okay. Don't hit the macro. Oh, I didn't know you could have a dash at the end of the thing. I hit the wrong number apparently. Thought I wouldn't let you have a mark at the end like that. Got to be a fair trade, you say, huh? Gotcha, gotcha. That there? Let's go. Oh my goodness, Kermit's trying so hard to get Marty one of those. Oh, Fal goes to Lem. Oh, gotcha. Trying so hard to get Marty one of those memberships. Looks like no such luck. But Kermit, thank you so much for the huge 5 more gifted YouTube memberships. Oh my gosh. Coming through the portal hot. Boy, I'm tired. I guess from doing legs yesterday. I did legs at the gym yesterday. Boy, those guys are just too much. And then I went bowling yesterday, so I tired out my left leg anyways. You know, your plant foot. Well, I don't really have a great slide bowling, throwing two-handed the way I do, but the left leg's tired out from that. Oh my gosh. Uh-oh. Came too far back here. Monsters everywhere, making it all difficult on me. Okay. Grab that. Get out of here. No Geeds yet. Where? Got a couple Sundays. Oh, we'll give that away too. I forgot. I found a cold Sunday and a lightning Sunday. So I found a cold and a lightning. They're not great. I'm not going to do number games for those. Treks are pretty rare though, so I think I'll do a number game for those. I don't know if they're valuable enough to be hyped up for number game, but we'll do it anyways. Their pair durability and everything. We'll just do some kind of drop game. Maybe I'll do a hide the ball. I don't know. Ooh, I know what I'll do. I know what I'll do. Oh man, I gotta get this trade channel. I forgot about that. They keep put you in this trade channel, get spam for stuff. I'll do the game where, well, no, I won't tell you what it is because I don't want people to like cheat. But I know a game that guarantees that I give a Sunder Charm to somebody who needs it instead of like someone who will just take it and like let's throw it on a mule because they just happen to win it type of thing, which isn't the hugest thing, you know. I don't hold stuff a lot of times. I don't care who gets it necessarily. Just help out somebody, you know. Lem, the best runes to Scott. I should up the the fells to a lem. Then I can make treachery. Because I got, of course, then I probably need like a flawed topaz or something to up it, or a chipped something. Fel. I think I have another one somewhere. I don't see it though, so maybe I don't. Guess I don't, because I don't see it. Rats. Got an IO here. Could have swore I did. I could have swore. Oh, it's right here. But if I don't make the obedience, I can just use it. How much are those Thunder Charms? One high rune, several? No. They're not super expensive, but some people just have a hard time finding their first one, and people don't trade a lot sometimes, you know, so it depends on the person, so I like giving those away, and you know, maybe it'll help somebody out so they can use it sometimes when they need it or want to, you know. But no, they in terror zones, like pretty much if you go to a terror zone, like it's all but guaranteed that I will find a Thunder Charm before this hour's up, you know. That's like how common they are to drop. But you never know. Also, sometimes people find like 5 or 10 or 15 of them, but they don't find like the Cold Sunday. They keep finding the other ones for some reason, you know. So let's see, molecule yellow. You mean like rare? 220 worth anything? It's cool with just 220, but it's not going to be valuable. And 196, 46, yeah, whatever. It's not going to be valuable unless it has a lot of other things on it. So you'll need things like resistances, life, strength. So depends what else is on it. If it just has that, and then it has like 3 to light radius, and like 5 to fire res, and you know, stamina or something, like I don't even know, I'm just making, but like if it has a bunch of stuff that isn't important, then yeah. But if it has that, and then it has like 21 to strength, and you know, 17 all res, and 65 to life or something, and it has 2 sockets in it, then you're like, whoa, you're rich AF. Oh, let's go. Horking it, baby. Early on in ladder, you want to find one, and we did. Good old Tal's Mask. So I already made a bulwark. That's sick. We can throw this in the giveaway pile. At least someone needs their Tal's Mask still for their mercenary. That's cool. Yeah. And from the Hork too. Always love when you get it from the Hork. That's what people refer to the item find skill as, horking. Because it's like, I forget what it is, but it's like an old, never used anymore, like British word for grave robbing or something like that, apparently. So we came up with, apparently, French, or I don't know, but yeah. Josh, a big Hydra fan, you say? Cool. Yeah, so not like crazy, but the first couple days you can usually get like, I don't know about usually, but you can sometimes get like a Lem rune for that. Because Lem you need for your treachery for your Act 2 mercenary, but people also really want these for their Act 2 mercenaries too, so yeah. We'll just throw these over here. Whatever. Look at that. Tal's mask, Tal's orb. This is so sick. It's worthless, and not what, man. Godly Diamond Mail of Self-Repair, Ethereal, 189 ED repair. I just picked it up the idea for something to sell to the vendor to resurrect my mercenary, but then that happened. So, oh yeah, I put that there. What was I doing? Mosers. Maybe someone could use a Mosers. Who knows? Probably, maybe not. We'll give away the key. I don't do anything with keys. I could trade it, but Spectral Shard's not worth anything anymore. I'll just give away, I guess. Gargoyle's Bite's not really worth a whole lot, but. Oh, what just happened? Okay. All right, let's get moving. Marty says the bulwark's better. Could be. Yeah, I guess I haven't really asked around if everybody uses bulwark now instead of Tal's Mask. I feel like the Tal's Mask too, because it has the resistance on it that helps early on get your mercenaries resistance up. So, because you never know how long it'll take for Fade to proc, even if you got a treachery, you know. Plus, it's got the life leech, but Bulwark's got life leech. Yeah, damage reduction, so... Anik saying Sunders are like a 1% chance to drop, so if you kill 100 champs, you... Not literally guaranteed, but you'll probably get a Sunder Charm. Makes sense. Unique sim champs. Is Tal's better than Bulwark? Oh, I didn't see that when I read Marty's before that, but... Yeah, probably... I guess probably Bulwark's better. I think it's maybe situational, possibly. I don't know, but... I used to just, you know, maybe I was a little stuck in my ways. Not that I never used Bulwark, but I... You know, Tal's Mask is Tal's Mask, and it was always the mask. It was always what people would use early in ladder. It was Tal's Mask and Angel's Visage, right? So... But Bulwark might be better. Maybe. Maybe. Come on, Burroon, you can do it. Boy, I'm not going to walk as long as I... how long till giveaway? I was going to do it at the end of this Terror Zone tournament, so... It is 45 minutes, I know it's quite a while, but... I didn't want to pause the... I mean, I guess I wouldn't have to. I could just... throw up the number game and have you guys do it while I'm running, I guess. Highest rune I found so far? Probably the Foul runes that I have, I guess. I haven't found an Ist, an a Gall, nothing like that. I haven't found nothing on the rune front, really. My forges were even terrible, so I think I got a... Did I get a co-rune from my Hell Forge in Hell difficulty Hell Forge? I don't even know, but... It wasn't good, whatever I got. Maybe another Foul rune? Hard to say. Oh, you know what? I don't need to be teleporting out here. Maybe I'll throw on some Horker weapons, huh? Maybe. Just got a Shaco coach. Congratulations. Martial Link Master. Nice. Nice use of the emotes there. Hey, got some good upgrades from the Sandstorm Treks. No, I didn't trade I still got the Treks. Just some of the stuff. I found a couple. I found another Gimmer Shred last night and just some of the other stuff I had. I'm actually going to give these away. They're not really worth a ton. I could definitely get some upgrades for it, but I decided it wasn't really worth it to me to trade away. I might just give them away and then just like... Because I know some people get real offended, but I do use JSP. Never real money. I would never use real money, but I might give these away and then use the amount of like forum gold that these would trade for and just use that to get pieces of gear that'll be upgrades for me. Maybe like a High Lords or something. I don't know what High Lords go for. It might be too much because these are only worth like not that much. Unidentified, they would have been worth about the same as a Burroon, like 800 to 1,000 depending on. But as is, they're worth like an Ist. So because they rolled so bad. Merc keeps dying, only in Nightmare. What can I give him? This tiny bit, stay alive a tiny bit. I mean, let me know what you got in the chat real quick. Yeah, I'll try to keep an eye open for it. But early on like that, like if you're in Nightmare, your Merc's probably just going to die all the time. There's not much you can do about it, to be honest. You might just be able to not use the Mercenary. Is probably what you're going to do, to be perfectly honest. Unless you farm up, you could make yourself like a Bulwark like I'm using here. Shale Io Soul, that's going to help a ton. If you find an armor like this, even if you just take any 4-socketed armor you find and plug in Ral Ort Thul Tal, you'll get 30 all res on it. So that's a good way to get your mercenaries res up. And then you could throw on some helmet up there to help them out, maybe. Rattle Cage, gotcha, yeah, that's kind of what I'd figure on a playthrough, right? So maybe you could just shop. You can literally just shop helmets that have like almost 100 to life on them. If you check the mercenary, these guys a few times, like this has 59 to life, but the helmet's gonna have like 100 life on them too. It could help a tiny bit, but not very much. Mercenaries just don't survive on a playthrough very good. So, Sweat Hog, congrats on the bird drop. Yeah, that's what you want. That's what you want to see. Need a mosaic base, huh? Yeah, really you can just throw it in any, I guess greater challenge is what everyone goes with, but I found a few different greater challenges that have 3 sockets, but I've just been throwing the regular ones out. Unless there's some crazy god tier one, even though mosaic is so busted that it doesn't really matter what skills are on it. But for value wise it does for some reason. You know, everyone wants perfect. So, talking too much. Degenerate died more than his mercenary did on the playthrough. Ah, you were doing your best. Yeah, you said you haven't done a playthrough in like a decade, so, or more. Since LOD. Boy, I might need to sit down already. My joints ain't feeling too good. Whew. Why not tradery? I have not had good success on tradery for like several seasons now. I just post things up to trade and I just get no, like, for less than what stuff had already sold for. And oh boy, how do you get off this trade channel? Is it slash like leave trade or something? I always forget. Slash channel. Great. I forget how do you get. Can anyone type into chat how you get off this trade channel so I stop seeing these people just spamming whatever? Because no matter what you do, you can pick it for one game, but it doesn't stop it. There's a way to get out of it, but I don't remember what it is. Yeah, because I'll change it one time like that, but the next game I come in, it doesn't do anything. There'll still be all that trade stuff there. You can type something in there that will literally leave the trade channel, and you'll never see anything from it again. But it must reset every season or something, I don't know. So when you only do it once every 6 months, you forget, so. Somebody knows. Somebody knows. Oh no, best target. Ja on the first pit run today. Oh, hey, speaking of throwing weapons. Ghost Glaive? 363 on the throw damage. It is slow though. That is a high damage though. Interesting. Considering it's crazy, maybe I find this many throwing items all the time, but I feel like I've been finding more of them now that I'm a throw bar. It's probably just noticed, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so I think if you go in the trade channel and then what, slash channel leave, you left the trade channel. So now if you go in here, it shouldn't even be here anymore. Yeah, see, the trade channel's gone. Okay, so you go in there and channel leave, and it should be good forever. Okay, resign, channel resign. Not sure if that's going to be better or not. Because it's going to be like quick, slow, quick, slow, quick, slow. Speaking of, maybe I'll keep this. Maybe we'll go double jab, huh? Because they go so far. Higher physical damage on the top end, anyways. 200. This one isn't even much more, to be honest. Plus, it has all the elemental. We'll do one run. Oh yeah, I was going to get rid of my teleport staff for some Warcry stuff. I'll just go like this. See what's up. Hi from New Zealand, Nick. Welcome in, Nick A. Yeah, I just so tradery like 2 or 3 seasons ago, I think I used to trade on it for like the first week, and then the base would die off so much that I'd go use JSP a little, like towards the end, like when I started playing a little bit less. Well, that seems like it does a lot more damage. But now Tradery is just dead from day one, it seems. So, I mean, if you're like proficient at JSP, Tradery is so slow. It's like painful, you know. It's kind of like back in the day. You're like, oh my gosh, the internet's awesome. Like, watch, you can just log in. You know, 60 seconds later of noises like that, and you're on the internet, and you're like, it's crazy. But now, imagine if you had dial-up, and you went back to that. That's what it's like going back and using Tradery again. I could literally go on JSP right now and click a button and type ISO. We'll just, what do we need? 10 rail runes, because I need them for crafting. ISO 10 rail runes. Within 30 seconds, there'd be 3 different people posting there that they have them for trade or whatever for the forum gold for sale. And then I could go, which one do I want? Send him a message. He'd be in my game within a minute, and I'd have them. You know, it's just crazy. Relative to JSP, where you post something, 7 hours go by, and then you're like sleeping, and some guy from in you know, Asia somewhere who's up playing now responds. You wake up in the morning, and you're like, oh, that was the one guy who would have traded with me. Oh, great. So I know maybe some other people have different experiences, but that's the experience I have. Yeah, D2 PoE saying, yeah, everyone trying to undercut each other's prices. You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong there. Guess I got enough gold now, huh? Degenerate said he used it for the first time ever recently. Was shocked how quickly it went. Yeah, it is kind of like, I would say intimidating, because it looks so ridiculous. Because it's a website from like, well, like 2000 from dial-up days. But yeah, it's like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it type of circumstance. And I know a lot of people don't like it because people can actually pay money to the website and get the forum gold, which I'm not too keen on either, but I never put no money into that sucker, I'll tell you that much. Good old shark tooth. What is this? I think it's got open wounds on it, right? Yeah, open wounds, some other stuff. Yeah, it's not really used a lot. Maybe on a playthrough if you found it, it'd be cool, but... So let's see, 59 to 61. Ooh, man, I do want to start putting points into my battle orders, though. It's so low. I think I'm gonna leave the find item there. It's over 50. We'll be getting plus skills, and it'll be bumping it up. So battle orders it is now. I'm gonna keep these though, just in case I change my gear on and I need them later. I don't think it'll help me out much using those right now. Where are we at here? Getting pretty behind. My apologies. Trading on a forum seems so ancient. I mean, JSP is just a forum. That's all that is. It's just a fancier looking forum where there's a generic picture of the item as well. So, but yeah, it's literally the same thing. Just instead of you know, like a rectangle with the description of the item, the people just put a title. And it looks old and kind of cheesy, but it just is what it is, you know what I mean? Oh, I didn't even get my battle order things out. Big dum-dum. Poor boy says it's a cult. I mean, it's not a cult. I look at it once every 4 months for like a week, like a couple times over the course of a week, once every 4 months. I would not say that's necessarily definitionally a cult, but you know, to each their own, I guess. Need forum credits to use it though. You don't need any forum gold to use it. You just gotta find something first that you can then trade to get some forum gold. Which, I mean, all you have to do is, if you can get spirit rune sets from the Countess, you can literally take any character, just run to the Countess for like an hour and trade that, and you can get enough forum gold to like trade for your first item or two or something, you know what I mean? Or you get a few keys, trade those off the bat. Perfect gems or something. That's I mean that's probably how I got the first few forum gold off the bat, I'm sure. Jesse, welcome in. Season starts going, it's going fun, Randy. It's going fun. So I like it. B says, spend all your forum gold before the end of the season. I mean, you could go that route. I don't. But I also don't ever use it either. So it just stacks up and stacks up and stacks up. It does. If you use the forum gold between seasons, I think it does kind of ruin the fun of the season as well. So as you can tell, I have not been using my forum gold that I have chilling on my account. Yeah, Sergio said it exactly what I described a few minutes back is what happened to him. He posted on JSP and it takes so long for someone to respond that he was sleeping by the time someone responded. Yeah, true story. Oh, you know, I'm gonna hop off this treadmill. My back is, man, I'm just not feeling it. I think I've been doing a little bit too much work. Oh, I think I've been working out a little too much recently. So just give me like 30 seconds. I'll have this all out of the way. You can see how quick it is. So I just unplugged the treadmill. It's got some wheels in the front. Grab it, roll it out of the way, put it behind the green screen. Push the button, put the desk down. I almost wish I got the cheaper desk nowadays though, because you can grab a handle and just drop the desk down in 2 seconds. Sub 2 seconds even. But this little motor, it's got a motor goes up and down, so I don't have to do it. But oh, and I got those rollerblade wheels for my chair. So now my chairs, I don't have to put that piece of wood down here anymore. Oh, ready to go. G-Stacks, welcome in. Get this maneuvered a little bit. Oh my gosh, this feels great sitting down. Yeah, I think I've been working out too much recently, to be honest. Also, when I do push day, today was push. So like bench press, shoulders, triceps stuff. I do standing, what's that called? Shoulder press? I guess it's just called shoulder press. That's always a little tough on the back. I should have done some more like dead hangs or something to kind of even it out, but yeah. Okay. All right, there we go. Ooh, man, that water's tasting good right now. Unknown said he's a big fan of selling Runeward bases early on ladder. Yeah, if you find those along the way too. That kind of stuff for me is so much less consistent though, and I don't like trading that kind of stuff. Anytime I try trading that kind of stuff, it's always, I go to trade it and they're like, oh, well, the max defense on that is actually up to 467 and that's only a 454. So like, oh, I don't want that. Never mind. And I'm like, shut the F up, dude. Like you could honestly notice 10 defense on an armor. Get out of here. But with keys, oh, speaking of Sundays, let's go, Phil. Stop complaining because you're pulling a bunch of gems and a Sunder Charm. Woo, boy. 71 cold. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Ooh. We'll be giving that away in a little bit too, huh? Slayer bot would be cool. Yeah, if I could change the name of it, I could set it up for the whatchamacallit. Ooh, Lilith. I thought that said Isted for a second. If I could set it up as the what am I trying to say? If I was starting over, setting everything up, I would just use the Streamlabs bot where you can change the name like that. But I don't want to do that and then make some mistake and then spend 7 hours trying to figure out what I did wrong, and then it's just totally not worth it to me. I'll just have it be called Nightbot. Because it's been, I set that up like 7 years ago and I'll never touch it again. Quill rats, gross. I'm gonna take them out just because I can't stand them. Trade Sunday for High Lord's good progress. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get that stuff later. I think what I decided, and I don't know what you guys think of this. Maybe you think I'm dumb, but I think I'm just gonna give that stuff away. Instead of trading that stuff for forum gold and then trading the forum gold for the items I need. I have all this extra forum gold from other seasons. I think I'll give this stuff away and then use the equivalent amount of forum gold to trade for the upgrades. So I'm just gonna do that, I think. Am I cool with no add-ons? So Squishy, yeah. Mosaic was a disaster, and I'm afraid that that if they did more changes to D2R, they would break the game even more to make it an absolutely terrible game. Like Mosaic is terribly busted and broken and terrible. So I'm glad they don't change stuff anymore. I'm very glad about that, in fact. Military press, says Sunil. I don't know if it's called military press when you're standing. It's a military press but standing. I don't know if it's called a military press. Standing military press? I'm not sure. I don't know. I do a lot of exercises that I don't know the names of, I guess. I got a fine brain. Appreciate you, G-Sex. Don't understand why people waste your time if they don't want to trade in the first place. Well, yeah, great question. The thing is that sometimes people want to like wait out and try to get the best deal that they can and on the best item they can. Some people just like the trading game, you know what I mean? I've done that before in seasons actually, where I'll just like play through the game, and I got just through the game barely and had a couple of Ral runes and some amethysts, and I traded those, and then I got pretty much completely stopped playing the game, and I just went trade all season to see how high I could trade it up. But yeah, like on JSP you can trade fast enough that you can like do that. I would literally go on there and people would just sell like item packs. Like they would just farm like Andy for like 6 hours and then just trade that everything they found as a pack. So it'd just be like Titans, a Shaco, Mage Fist, Trang's Gloves. Maybe there'd be like 3 Frostburns, a couple Naggles, like just everything they found. And I would get that, and then I would trade everything. Like maybe they'd trade it for, I'm just making up numbers, but like 100 forum gold. And then I would trade each item. There'd be like 15 items, and I'd trade each item for like 10 forum gold a piece. So I'd make like 50 forum gold. You can like do things like that. What's wrong with Mosaic? So Squishy, yeah. So Mosaic Assassin, with like budget gear, all you need is like 4 mid runes. Llama did a video where he used a mod to be able to set the players count to anything you want to, and he set it up to players 2000 difficulty. He kept going higher and higher and higher, and you could clear players 2000 difficulty with the Mosaic Assassin. Like that's how busted the build is. So with just 4 mid runes. So Jordan says that my favorite exercise is the Cupid Shuffle. Ooh, you ain't wrong. Slam dancing is my favorite. Nikki says if you use any leg drive, it's push press. Yeah, I start off strict, and then when I start getting a little sketch, you know, then I start push pressing a little bit. Oop, start using some momentum. But I'm less concerned with what the exercises I'm doing are called, I guess, you know what I mean? Not too concerning to me. Let's go. What do I want to do here? Here, this is my item find side. Actually, why don't we just put item find here so I remember. Classic floor puncher? Oh, for sure. Yeah. For sure. No, I'm just the guy that you just stand there and spin your one arm as fast as you can. That's me. Where's the treadmill? Ooh, I got tired, Morris. I just got off the treadmill. My word. Throw. I'm thinking javelin kitties. Have some of your own medicine. My gosh, it's so much slower with this javelin than the 2 Grimmer Shreds were so much faster, like throwing and everything. Get him, Jordan. Your mom goes to college. Best in slot throw barb. Most people will go with Lacerator. A lot of people like Lacerator with the Gimmer Shred. I usually just toss on. I was having, when I played this build a while ago, a couple years ago, I was having, with Gimmer Shred and Lacerator, I was having some weird, like, almost glitch or something. I'm not sure why, but it would, like, not throw the Lacerator a lot of times, like, sometimes, so I started just using dual Lacerators, and it kept it from doing that, but I haven't used the build with the Lacerator Gimmer Shred in a long time, so a couple years, like I said, so. Make sure y'all on YouTube hit that like button for me, huh? Make sure you guys hit the like button for me. What about Bell Runs Ribby? I'm not sure what you're referring to, I guess. There. But Race says, how's the heat? It's hot. Yeah, it's like 96 here too, so. We don't get our power turned off in Michigan, but we don't have those fires like out in California. But yeah, it's hot. It's hot. I don't know if you're in California or not there, Race, but here in Michigan they don't do the rolling blackout type of thing. Beal said he's a big Warstrike fan. Like dual War Shrieks or War Strikes or whatever. Yeah, I think the Lacerator, you know, that's the one you have on for the... what's it got? Decrepify? Like a 33% chance to Decrepify in striking, or 50%? I don't remember what I forget what it is now. Something like that. Or is it amp damage on striking? It's one of the two. One of the two, huh? G-Stacks is not a fan of forest fires, it sounds like. Who is, am I right? What part of Michigan? I don't get into too much detail. Don't want to dox myself here, but... Oh, I had the wrong one out here. Great. We'll call it Metro Detroit, I guess. $90 in Hubert in Indiana. Yeah, you're not too far from me, so you probably got essentially the same weather I got here. I'm in my basement, and my basement, the way my air conditioning, just like, even though the vents are all closed that come down here, it still is just absolutely freezing, frigid. So, yeah. Amp damage on striking, says Marty. There you go. Thanks for helping me out. Someone who actually knows what they're talking about. Unlike this guy. But time for some Mandarin Orange sparkling water. Oh, Race, you're in Ohio. Oh, wait. Your power's been off a couple times in Ohio? Is that just from too many people using their air conditioning, or is it like, do they, when people use too much electricity, they just drop people's power every once in a while there, Race? That's weird. I almost spilled that. Philip, welcome in. Glad to catch the end here. Oh, this ain't the end. This is just the beginning of the stream. Wife's gone. Both kids are gone. I'll probably stream till, well, a long time. Yeah. XO, welcome in. A couple more hours at least. I do need to make... Oh, okay. Oh, I don't have teleport. I do need to make dinner for when my daughter gets home, so there's that. Can you just take this guy out so the mic goes away? That'd be great. Thank you. What's Forrest Gump, Gen Z, or E? Wait, what? Sometimes you guys say stuff, I don't know the context behind it. Just bad power grid in Ohio. Okay, makes sense. Can a throw bar be strong enough to do P8? Kinda, yeah, it can. Mads, I personally don't like using throw barb even with the best gear on P8, but it's just so much aiming. It's so much aiming. Really, when I use, it depends how you use it too, because I obviously holy grail hunting uniques, so I generally kind of like snipe the champions. This is like the most important thing, because in 85 areas, they're the only thing that can drop the best uniques, the rarest ones, the hardest to find uniques. So what I would do a lot is just, I'd be teleporting around with Enigma, I would tele stomp a pack and use Howl, and it would scare away all the regular monsters, and then I'd just blast the champion. And when you play that way, you really only need to do players 1. I prefer, even when I was taking out all the packs, I prefer only doing players 3, but that's just me. There's just so much aiming. Man, so much aiming. That's the biggest challenge of this build, is having to aim all the time. How come I don't go Trav? Well, this is terrorized right now, so I'm just hoping to find, you know, Sunder Charms and stuff, and it's 85, so this can be, I mean, really, at 85, I think Eldritch could drop even a Tyrell's Might at this point, if this is an 85 Terror Zone now, so he'll be 2 higher at 87. It's not super likely, but I think it's possible. But boy, with the resistances, the way I have mine right now, because my gear's so budget, Trav's going to be a bad time for me. A bad time. Yeah, the champions, uniques, and bosses don't flee Marty, yeah. So, the same way you use a pit zerker is kind of what I was doing with the throw barb. How you teleport around the pits and row, row, row. And then all the little monsters run away and you just chop out the one and run and keep going. Oh, you were talking about the flea though. My bad. From what you and Beal were talking about. Forgive me. Same concept though. Oh, Gen E. Okay. Didn't pick that up. Yeah, didn't pick that up at all. Fishaholic, this guy. Davis Rodriguez is also accurate. I'm not a big fan of Trav. If it was terrorized, I might go give it a try, give it a whirl, but... Ooh, a salad. Let's go! Is that Rock Stopper, if I'm not mistaken? No, wait. Yeah. I was also mistaken and not mistaken. I was mistaken to not trust myself. Rock Stopper's a cool one. Maybe we'll throw that to somebody. They can toss it on their character to help out, or a merc or something. Who knows what people need early on in ladder. How about this? No good. Someone say steak? No, Rock Stopper. Is that what you're gonna gobble up? You're gonna eat a Rock Stopper, G-Stack says. Well done, or medium rare Rock Stopper? Oh, there we go. Ooh, 13 minutes. So in 13 minutes, I'm going to do the giveaway for those Sandstorm Treks. Anyone who is unaware, I found some ethereal Sandstorm Treks, identified them, and they didn't roll great, but they're still very good and usable. They're just not going to have a super high trade value. They're only worth like a ist or something like that. So I decided just to give them away. So we're going to do a number game coming up. Don't worry, I'm going to put the full rules up in a minute after this Terror Zone's over. And hopefully you can get that. And I'm going to do, probably right after that, I'll do a drop game giveaway for the rest of the stuff. Probably just a drop game. Oh, gotta take the Shillelagh. 7 MF 10 Light Radius Small Charm. What are they worth? I don't know. I'm real bad at valuing a lot of stuff like that. Stuff I've never traded for. And I've never traded away. I don't really know what they're worth, so. Sorry, I can't help you with that. Oopsie. What kind of gear for Barbed Sword can you get for an Istroon? This early on, you probably can't get a Shaco. Maybe you could probably get like an Istroon, maybe an Oculus, probably. You could probably get like for a Barb, probably Ariats Plus, but I'm not for sure. I don't know. It's for an Oculus, maybe might be fair. I'm not 100% sure though. Like I said, like for trading value, like I would look all that stuff up on either Tradery or on JSP or whatever. I don't have that stuff memorized, so. Kevin Wright being a legend, popping it up on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. What's better than watching two fills at the same time? Would be cool if Throw Barb could use T-strokes. Would it be now? For the minus res or the lightning res, like. I don't really know. Yeah. I wouldn't think so, but I wouldn't think it would matter too much. Maybe I'm missing something. Throw Bar better than Zerk? They're kind of not that similar to, you know, Berserker. I mean, you could, depending on the way you run it, whether you're doing a Trav Zerker or like Pit or Pendle Zerker, like they're very different things, kind of, sorta. I mean, it's like talking about like, is a Nova Sorceress better than a Uber Smiter? It's like, well, they do completely different things, you know. Maybe not. They're not that drastic of a difference, but yeah. Pets, and yeah, I don't have a build guide set up on my Nightbot or whatever, so you'd have to just like sweet fill Throw Barb to see how to set one of these up or whatever. And it's not gonna have all the gear I got on because I have all garbage gear. So, Feels sitting out this season. Gotcha. Yeah, it makes sense. You know, not everybody has all the time in the world all the time. You can always hang out vicariously through Sweet Phil stream. Oh. You know when you just hope it's an Ohm Rune, so when you use item find and you see the O, you just think it's an Ohm Rune when it's not? Eating for dinner? Boy, I don't even know. I didn't even pick. I'll probably just... The Minotaur. Sick name. I don't even know what I'm going to make for dinner today. It's just me and my 8-year-old, so... probably need to stop saving so many runes, maybe. Oh. You ever had a... Oh my gosh, Fish-a-Holic, get out of town. Poor boy says, Rich Phil. I ain't rich in real life or on D2. So we're almost ready for the giveaway of the Ethereal Treks. An Ammon rune. We found an Ammon. And a halberd. Woof. Oop. Uh-oh. Can I take these guys out before my mercenary dies to give him a potion? Thresher, come on. All right, for the Thresher, we want to get either. We just don't want to get 1 socket or 2 sockets. I'm going to roll this and hope to get anything but 1 sockets or 2 sockets. And no matter what I get, I'm going to make a rune word that's going to be better for my mercenary. Last one. I'm either going to make a hustle, an insight, or an obedience. It does have a 1/3 chance of being 5 sockets, so make it happen. So we're going to need one of these. We need a Ral, and we need a Ammon, which we just found. Here we go. What are we making? 5 sockets. Guess we're making an obedience. So that'll be a lot more damage. Unfortunately, it has a little cold damage on it, but we're going to deal with it anyway. So, Helco Thuleth Fel. I'm going to double check and make sure this is the right rune word, which I'm pretty sure it is. Obedience. Helco Thuleth Fel. Okay. Helco Thuleth Fel. Huge! Way better than what I was using. This thing. So our damage went from 15 to 36, and also getting 30 enchant and crushing blow. And obedience actually has all res on it too, which is neat. So I probably need to make myself a treachery now, huh? So I'm super fast attacking since I don't need this res at all. Ooh, it's not even capped out actually. A couple more levels he'll be capped out with what he's got on just the obedience. So nailed it. Who cares about the extra cold damage? It'll be fine. We'll get another run or two in, and then the giveaway. Bacon, eggs, cheese on a roll tonight, says Mark. Marky. Sounds pretty legit. I don't know what I'm going to make tonight. The only thing in the fridge right now is some chicken I could cook. I don't feel like cleaning up and cooking chicken, though. Sounds like a lot of work. Boy, that extra damage is going to make him like leech back more life and survive better too. So nasty. Yeah, nuggies and fries. I might do that, maybe. I was honestly thinking about it because I feel so lazy. I just totally don't feel like doing nothing. Ooh, Kush got a Shaco and an Oculus yesterday. Crazy. 2 to war cries, and it just looks. Increase attack speed too. I mean, that makes you cast it faster, right? 88. I mean, it's just cooler though, right? I don't know. Oh. But also it makes it that not red because I don't have a I don't have to throw item off. What barb can use life and mana leech? I mean all of them. Yeah, I mean any melee attacking barb. So I mean like Singer Barb couldn't use life leech. I think Berserk doesn't leech, right? But I mean Throw Barb does, Frenzy, Whirlwind, all of them except for Berserk and Singer essentially. If there's any other ones, oh, let's go! Shock! This is what we call the budget enigma. Oh, the perfect amount of teleport charges. That's actually awesome. Now I don't have to. I have way more charges. Because not to mention you teleport faster because you have FCR on the staff too. So sick. So sick. I mean, not as cool as dropping an enigma, but you know. Don't you guys love when you just find an enigma? Marky knows what's up. Are you winning, son? Asked Nick. Sure am. Plus, it's smaller in the inventory. That's always a minor plus. How do you struggle through early ladder hell meth? I can't get anything. I haven't really ran Mephisto early in ladder in a long time, because really the only time I run Mephisto and Dario off at the beginning of ladder is with a... Oh my gosh, the clear speed is insane now. He's like rocking so much damage with that obedience. It's pretty much only when I rock like Blizzard. Maybe if I do... Yeah, pretty much just Blizzard, to be honest. And not even always when I use Blizzard, because Blizzard I'll run Stony Tombs, Ancient Tunnels. You know, I'm kind of mixing Andy meth, so... Okay, we got just another second here. Get that Might Aura. The main thing, too, is getting this Might Aura to proc. It'd be so much cooler if it would. There we go. See, the Might Aura procs, and he's putting out so much damage. I'm putting out so much damage now. So sick. Alright. That TZ's over. So you know what time it is. It's time for the number game. For some ethereal sandstorm tracks. Game's going to be named Phil12. I'll tell you guys the password later. And we're going to make it hell difficulty, so the character that can actually use them has to win it. Doomer. It'd probably be better if I just started off with a Hammerden and then did the Cast Sanctuary forever. That'd probably be the best. But not everybody wants to just only play the same build for their entire life, so... Or run Trav forever. So I would say no. Build variety is an important thing to me. Oh no! Oh no! I forgot my new computer. I don't have my number game rules. I'll have to remake them. I don't even know where Notepad is. Oh, maybe I did bring the files over. Maybe I did. Let me see if I can find them real quick. Disaster has struck. They gotta be here. They're gonna be here. No, they're gonna be here. And then they're gonna be here. Found them! Let's go. Let's go ahead and copy this. And we're gonna put this in my normal documents. Paste. It's over on the other thingamajob. Zoom in. Wait, why is the font not right? Edit. Sorry, I'm fixing some stuff here. I don't remember. View. Wait, maybe you can't change the font. The good thing is, though, it's in dark mode, which is nasty. How do you change the font in Notepad nowadays? I guess it's not that important, but... Oh, font. Almost got it. Almost got it. This is the most important, is having the correct font in Notepad. That didn't change it. It didn't work. One more time. I don't know what I did wrong. Yes, that's what I want. Nope, not sure why. Not sure why. It didn't change it, but it did make the font bigger. Interesting. Okay, well, anyways. So here's the number game rules in dark mode, like a boss. Nothing is spell... Oh, they have spell check in Notepad now. That's good. Now that I updated to Windows 11. But anyways, here's what we're going to do. You guess... I'm going to guess a number. I'm going to pick a range between like 1 and 300, we'll say, okay? And I do forgive me. It's too hard if I do them both across both platforms. This is going to be on YouTube, okay? Sorry, Twitch. Real bad. But you could jump over to YouTube, get in the number game, and jump back to Twitch if you do like Twitch better. But this is going to be just on YouTube, but do forgive me. So, you guess a number and you just put it into the regular chat. Price is Right rule is the closest without going over. Only one guess. Unless someone directly next to you, I do have a leeway if you put in number like 7 and someone put number 7 just before you. But, you know, you have to be able to get it. This is the most important one. You have to be able to get it from me on PC right now. I'm not trying to track people down, try to give it to somebody who has 2 accounts and get it over to Twitch somehow. Not doing that. Or whatever the handheld one's called. Don't guess unless you actually want the item. You'd be shocked how often that happens. No guesses until I type start in the chat, and then it ends when I type stop. And also, goes by what I see on my screen, not by your screen, because sometimes there's a slight delay depending on when the numbers come in. It's happened a couple of times. Someone in Korea will guess, but their number comes in on their screens before somebody, but it's after the other person. You know, so that's the rule, okay? That's the rules. And we're going to be giving away on YouTube here these ethereal sandstorm treks. Now I need a piece of paper that I'm going to write on. How about this up here? And I need something to write with. I need to get a good marker for down here. That's what I need. There's how many people are on YouTube right now? Just YouTube. Let's see. We got. Also hit the like button. We don't got enough likes. There's almost 300. So we're gonna do between 1 and 300. Don't guess yet. Do not guess yet. Between 1 and 300. Closest without going over. Closest without going over. Closest without going over. So it goes by when I type start in the chat. And just put your guess into the chat in YouTube here. And don't forget Twitch, you can always jump over there and guess on YouTube as well to get in on the giveaway. My apologies, it's too hard to do them cross-platform. Unless I find some website that I make you guys all go to and then log in and do something like that, I could do that. So, I'm gonna span up. I'm gonna get chili in the basement. Yeah, put them in. Numbers flying in. I'll give you I'm a little lenient on the time. I usually give like 20 seconds, but maybe if there's still people putting numbers in. Only one guess, remember that. Excuse me. Only one guess. And this is for the ethereal sandstorm treks. Give you about 5 more seconds, because there's about 5 more seconds. Between 1 and 300. So you're saying it's funny. Between 1 and 300. That's probably good enough. I haven't looked at the numbers at all, so I don't know who won or is close or whatever. So any numbers after I type stop in there is going to be... actually, it's funny because it goes by what's on my screen, and on your guys' chat screen, Lubis got in after, but on mine, it's actually he got in time. So it's kind of funny. But the number is... Dun, 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 and I got this new camera. It should focus in there good. Too bright, though. Camera looks great. The number is 20. So I was guessing between 1 and 300, but I picked the number 20. Who doesn't love Barry Sanders, am I right? So now I got to go back. I'm going to scroll up, double check, and feel free to look yourself and double check me, because there's sometimes when I'll miss a number and I won't see it, and people are like, no, he didn't win. So I'm going to look real quick. Call out in chat if you think you know who won. In Case TV got 17. Ooh, that's close. Yeah. Looks like in Case TV, the winner. If I'm wrong, let me know, but yeah, in case. Closest without going over as well, by the way. So, I think it's me. It is you indeed. So, hop into this game right here. The game name is Phil12. The password is PUPE. PUPE is the password. The thing is too, I just randomly hit keys on the keyboard and whatever comes in. So that's why it just seems like random letters like that. I literally don't even check. So there you are. And just as a final security feature in the YouTube chat, right here is Drummonds, just say, yes, that's me in the YouTube chat so I can match the name up with the name. Because really anyone could join and just say, oh, give me the thing, give me the thing. So. That's me. Okay, sounds good. Congratulations on that. Bing, bang, boom. Some ethereal treks for you. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember how do these. Yeah, they go over all right. Sometimes these giveaways don't go over view-wise very good on the stream, but it always kind of makes me. I kind of like doing them. So now I'm just going to do a quick drop game giveaway. Let me clear a little space here. So a drop game giveaway is all I do is I say the game name and password out loud, and anyone on Twitch or YouTube can get in here. This does actually benefit Twitch slightly more because for whatever reason, Twitch's delay is drastically less than YouTube. So this will benefit Twitch slightly because the other one was just on YouTube anyways. But I have a couple Sundays. Nothing crazy here. It's just the stuff I found today. A couple Sundays, a Tails Mask, and a Tails Orb. Rockstopper, Mosers, this. And then just like a Chris, maybe someone just needs a base for a Call to Arms, I guess, or something. So I'm going to make another game here. And this one's going to be a normal difficulty. It's going to be Phil13. I'm not going to tell you the password quite yet, though. No problem in case. Congratulations. Hope you put them to good use, and hopefully they help you survive, which leads you to kill more monsters, I suppose, huh? Oh, okay. Put that there. We'll drop these around, so hopefully the same person doesn't get all of these, huh? Spread the Sunder Charms out a little bit. So, one of them is a 71. This one down here, apparently. The other one's like an 80. And then the other Lightning is like an 80 or something. Tails Mask and Orb will put right next to each other. Maybe someone will get that and need it. Rockstopper and this or whatever. So, just a couple little items. The password is, the game name is Phil13. The password is QQW. QQW. Oh, I have another key, I guess. I thought I threw the key out already, but... So best of luck. Hopefully, you know, somebody can get that stuff and can help you out. Nothing insane. I know it's nothing insane, but, you know, I do what I can with what I got. I forgot I had these Goblin Toes. I do want to kind of get those Goblin Toes on over here. But they increase attack speed. I need to get some Laying of Hands. I need to find those. If I get Laying of Hands and then Goblin Toes, I'll run real slow, but the more damage would be huge, I think. Huge! Man, I've been popping off throwing items lately. Kind of crazy. Boy, it's freezing in here. It's so cold in my basement. Now that I stopped exercising. So, congratulations on that one. Hopefully you guys got some stuff. Back to doing some farming here. I said I was going to host some games, didn't I? I feel like there could be some people on that want to... The thing is you might have to carry me a little bit, but why don't we do some chaos games, huh? If anybody, I'll host some and we'll see how many. 2 days ago or something, I tried hosting some games and I only got like 3 or 4 people. So, and then I couldn't do good enough, so I just had to kind of give it up, you know what I mean? So, well, we're going to try this. Let's just go Phil Chaos 1. Phil Chaos 1. And we'll just make it, whatever, you know, this way it'll guarantee to fill up. I'll just make it public. I'll just make it public. So we're just going to be running some chaos, just, you know, whatever. And, yeah. Glibberish Sweetfield viewers right now. Ooh. Oh, Jock's saying it filled up so fast, huh? So fast. Yeah, that does happen. That does happen. Wait, only 21 teleport. That's gonna cost me like $1 trillion gold. I came to the wrong place too. Hell difficulty. Yeah, we got a few in here. A couple Hammerdens or some kind of paladins, so we should be able to get out there and take some stuff out, no problem. I guess I'll teleport it. Look at that teleport. Ooh. Oh, gosh. Well, it's a busy area. Busy area. Gonna need some help if anybody wants to come help out. Unfortunately, if anybody wants to come help out, like I said, wait, how'd you guys get in the Cat Sanctuary? Great. I'm gonna have to save an exit and come back. Dirty portals? I mean, it wasn't dirty at first. The portal was fine. I'll have to come back and get my body, I guess. Yeah, lost like 300k gold and now the game's full. Okay. And my helmet, apparently. I guess I'll have to make number 2. Well, that didn't go so good. I'm gonna try one more time. So, anybody who was in that one, we're gonna make the password QQW this time. Yeah, the portal wasn't dirty, but then some people ran through it, and then it was dirty. Oh. Boy. That could have been bad. Good thing I had some room in my inventory, huh? We'll try it one more time. My apologies. We'll just, with it being early on, if I teleport out there, I'll just put a portal in the middle of the star. So it's as open and open as safe as possible, so that it won't get monsters lured around the portal again. So, there we go. It's going a little better. My apologies than the last one, I guess. Maybe it was my fault. I don't know. Maybe it was my fault. We probably needed a leap barb is probably what we needed. Max leap. Good old mask. Password is QQW. There is still an open spot or two, so if someone wants to join. Phil Chaos 2, QQW. Run, 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 run. Whoopsie. Just click on the run. Do Sunder Charms drop randomly? Sunder Charms drop from unique monsters, elites, and champions in terrorized areas. But they are kind of random, yeah. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Sunder Charms aren't based on Magic Find or anything. They're like a server-side, like, random drop, right? Is that correct? Or I do remember that, so. Cold damage on that charm fill. Yeah, I mean, at this point, when you're this budget, you don't worry about cold damage pets. Thought I remember hearing that. I take back that, though. I don't know if that one's true or not. But they do drop from elites, the elites and champions and unique monsters, and act bosses, I guess, in terrorized areas. Oh yeah, terrorized hell areas. Yes, that is true. Holy Phil. Boo. Channel legend right there. Maybe I should make sure I battle order everybody up, huh? Like a real nice guy would do. Haven't played in 20 years, but recently found out about D2R. Watch some of the streamers. I'm gonna buy a PC, but if it's I got it on PS5. you have fun with it. Some people like it on console more than PC. I would say probably 80-90% of people who have played it on both are like, yeah, PC is way better. But yeah. Oop. Let me grab this crown. Just maybe I need another, not 3 sockets, but run, 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 run. Yeah, I personally couldn't imagine. Oh yeah, let's go number 3. Number 3. My apologies on the first game, by the way, once again. Does Magic Find affect the find item? Yes, it does. Blackest Bird. Viper Magi found. Nice. Congrats on that. I don't know if, yeah, appreciate you. I was going to say if one of the sorceresses wanted to teleport me. It takes me about 40k per run to teleport out there, so. Degenerate says a fan of controller, so there you go. You'll get some, nice, nice. No, that's too much for me to take as a free item, but I appreciate the offer. Oh, we're gonna run this one backwards, huh? We're doing what's his name first. Yeah. You found 3 Andarl's Visages today? I've probably found like 10 Andarl's Visages in my life. We're doing it backwards. Half the people are like, we ain't doing it backwards. Man, some of y'all are just absolutely wrecking, man. Jeez. Some of y'all are absolutely wrecking. Loot the cube, super helpful. Someone mentions there. Yeah, that is kind of neat that you can't just click on an item on PC and go right to the cube. That on console you can do that, I guess, but it's almost a necessity on a console. Yeah, console probably, yeah, for controller. Ooh. Run, 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 run. Oop. I'm too chilly. I can't throw fast enough. Also, not strong enough. Dullrune. Athrune. Oh, Grimo, it's mine. It's mine. Get him, Jordan. Does PlayStation have its own mouse and keyboard? I don't know. I don't do console stuff. I mean, most of them probably nowadays you can get mouse and keyboard, but I bet you most, probably 99% of people don't have one, unless it maybe PlayStation nowadays comes with one. I don't know. I guess Beal knows all about it. No, 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 no. No free Andaro Visage, everybody. Appreciate you, very kind. Marty says, wonder if Xbox is the same way, talking about the mouse and keyboard. Yeah, I wonder. That is weird too, yeah, that the mouse and keyboard, you can't play games with it on PS5. It's only for doing other things. Oh yeah, I forgot I don't have that stuff anymore. No healing potions around. Get a few levels here, could help us all out. 2, 4, 6, 7. Small charm, couldn't get into yoink it. Like to find a Shaco. What do you reckon? How many Andy runs will it take? So, sorry, this is probably from a minute ago. In my experience, I've definitely found them. You can. I've found a Shaco pretty quick before. Also, I've done... One time I ran Andy and Meth in the same game. 1,000 runs and didn't get a Shaco. I did another 800... Andaro only runs, still didn't get a Shaco. So you could get it in 200 runs. You know, you'd have to look it up on the dropouts calculator to figure it out exactly. But I'm too cold now. Boy, how am I so chilled out? Oh! Pork the Stone of Jordan, everybody. Unidentified SOJ. Let's go! Well, Dwarf Star's cool early. Oh, Leon. Let's get some more. From Diablo Essence. Nailed it. He charged right at me out there. Dwarf Star and Essence. Let's go. Let's go. I'll take it early on. Love it. Perfect Dwarf Star. Was it perfect? 15, 15, 15. I guess so. I didn't even look at it. To be straight up. DJ Shin. Sorry, I am getting a little behind in the comments. Do forgive me, everybody. But yes, for putting sockets in a thresher. So it's RAL, AM, and a perfect amethyst. If no one told you that yet, or you didn't look it up. But it randomly picks between 1 and 6 sockets, and that's how many sockets the item gets. If it rolls too many, more than the item can get, it'll revert down to the maximum number of sockets. So for a thresher in your example, and I literally just did this like an hour ago. I found a regular white thresher. I did that cube recipe and it got 5 sockets. So 5 is the maximum on a thresher. So you have a 1 in 6 chance of getting 4 if that's how many you need. You have a 2 in 6 chance of getting 5 if that's what you need. So time to farm Trav with that Dwarf Star. Maybe. I'd still get wrecked though, because my mercenary wouldn't hold up, and you know, I'd still get wrecked with my bad gear and stuff. Tholass said he's seen someone find 3 SOJs and 8 high runes before Shaco. Well, yeah, it definitely depends what you do too, because if they, especially if they went and ran Nightmare Andy when they first started out or something, or even just hitting normal Andy, I could see that, you know, crazy something happening. 8 high runes. I mean, I probably had almost that many high runes before I found a Shaco, but that's because I ran lower Kuras a bunch of times. I did like 2,000 lower LK runs before I did almost anything else, so. Because, yeah, I'm pretty sure, let's see, I think I had Enigma before I had a Shaco, because I did that, you know, I ran and got an Enigma first. Because I found my Shaco with a summon Necromancer from Diablo himself. I was doing Chaos runs with Players 3 Chaos runs with a summon Necro. Number 6 here. What a name. Capital P, capital P.
Donated $5 Canadian through Super Chat.
Thank you for the 5 Canadian.
Wanted to support you. Thanks for guides less than 3.
Just wanted to support the channel. Now that is a legend right there. Thank you so much. You, PP. Oh, yeah. Appreciate you. We do have an open spot or two in here if anyone wants to join. Game name is Phil Chaos 6. The password is QQW. If anyone is interested and available. Real mature, guys. His name's just Peter Phillips, and he just put his initials in there, and you guys are being real mature about it. Not bad for a 4-socket. Maybe I'll... Since I haven't been keeping Runeward bases of any kind. A buff to Poison Nova? Oh, heck no, dude. Poison Nova Necro is nasty. Don't do that. Why would you take a build that's like the best Necromancer build there is and then buff it more? Might as well buff Blizzard while we're at it. Hammers are too weak. Blessed hammers are too weak. So we do have some open spots, by the way. Shout out one more time. I don't know who's around this time of day or whatever, but Phil Chaos 6 and the password is QQW. If anyone's interested and available. Oh, from Bob's Burgers. There you go. Could be. No saying it's not, right? I'm frozen. Oh, Blackest Bird coming in with a new. He is a new Twitch sub. Oh, thank you so much. What a legend. Appreciate you. Supporting the channel there over on Twitch. Hawk says Peter Parker. It could be Peter Parker too, huh? Gonna drop that down. Boy, you guys slay so ferociously. I can't even keep. If I use my find item, I can't even keep up. Ooh, boy, I almost got one tapped. Holy moly. Too cold for me. A lot of PP names. A lot of PP names. Appreciate you, Blackest Bird. Been watching for a while, you say? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Speaking of watching, if you're on YouTube, make sure you guys hit that like button for me. We got 153. There's 300 people on YouTube and only half as many likes right now. So you guys could probably, y'all legends, all you ladies and gentlemen over on Twitch or on YouTube probably help me out there. Oops, I didn't mean to click that. My bad. I actually was just trying to run by. Noob Phil, good job. Whoops. See. I can't even play real good either. Look at that. Look at that terrible ability right there. Kind of you for the portal. I leaped out already. Huh? Boy, that was just a bad play. Definitionally, that was a skill issue right there. Why is he only shooting at me? Why is it always like this? Leave me alone. Don't do that. What's your actual level? 83. 83. Sage said it's gotten nothing this season. Unfortunate to hear that. I found some stuff. I mean, no high runes or nothing, but I just gave away some ethereal sandstorm treks I found. Found a Skulders, made some other stuff, so. Haven't gone over the item. Why don't I go over the items I got? Because I went over them earlier, but who knows? People always ask and want to see. So right now, this is what I'm rocking. It's not the best in slot. It's all really bad kind of stuff, sort of. So we got Gimmer Shred, this Ghost Wraith. I do have another Gimmer Shred if I wanted to use it. Wisdom up here for all that stuff that's on it. Skulders, a couple of Mortal King's pieces, a crafted ring, and this thing. I need to upgrade these bad. The belt, I need to upgrade that bad too. I need to upgrade almost everything bad, so. Phil Chaos 7, password QQW, if anyone is interested in joining our Chaos runs, by the way. I think the next run I'll just make public and maybe some other people can hop in. Or whatnot. If we don't fill this up this game. See, I did find another Gimmer Shred too, which is kind of neat, but Mercenary can't really survive quite yet. Maybe we'll bring him up and see what happens, huh? Ladder, yeah, we're online ladder. Yeah. Reset was a few last Friday, so Wisdom plugs so many holes. True story. Definitely good to get all them, plug as many holes at once as you can. That's for sure. Arcus. Got the Pierce. Oh, QQW is the password, by the way. QQW. Okay. Well, giggity. Why'd you say that, Beal? I don't get it. I didn't say anything weird. Glibber should Diablo was... Whoa! That looks like a sweet fill portal right there. Yeah, we're weak enough. We decided we're just dropping them in the middle of the star from now on, huh? Infinity Stygian Pike. I'm taking them out, not the hammers, see? If I run right next to the hammer, then it looks like I'm doing some damage. I see what you did, Biv. Kind of wish I could make my mods. It's weird on YouTube, you can't have your mods pin comments for you. Blackest Bird. Yeah, I have tried. I tell the story quite often. I completely switched my channel to Project Diablo 2, actually, when it first came out, and I think it got worse every season. So, just my opinion. G stacks. Of course, that's exactly what that was the whole joke I was doing. See, I pretended like it was, like I didn't say it. See, guys, I'm funny. You guys think I'm not funny? I'm funny. My gosh. Okay, I didn't think I was going to get hit twice and die, so in my defense, devastating. In my defense, appreciate you for my badness of getting taken out again. I think my battle orders ran out, and I also just wasn't fully paying attention, I guess, what happened. I did just level, true story, so I didn't lose too much. Plus, yeah, so I did just level. Drop chance for a 4-socketed full armor and Nightmare Cows. Drop chance. I mean, not bad. You should be able to find one in Nightmare Cows. It's not going to be the best, but like you're not going to find the best elite bases or whatever. But if you just want like a partisan 4-socketed or however you pronounce that. Gosh, look how slow I'm swinging. Just any 4-socketed. Good old Thresher once again. Oop. I don't know. Maybe we'll throw that on. Maybe one of y'all in there. Do you guys need to cube to get an insight or something? Maybe. I don't personally. Yeah, I'll let you, Hork. You look like you got the higher level, anyways. So yeah, if you wanted to. By the way, little known strategy. This is the game name and the password's QQW. If you see something laying on the ground that none of us pick up, you could literally hop in the game, run over here, and grab it. You know what I'm saying? Like if anyone needed that Thresher to cube in the Winged Helm. Oh, I clicked on it but didn't get it. It's no big deal. Number 8. You could run over there and grab that Thresher if you wanted to. Sacred Targe. Someone did grab something right next to me, but I wasn't looking. I just seen them run over and grab something that I just horked, and I was like, I don't even know what that was because I wasn't looking at the screen. I've been grabbing a lot of ruins here. Why? Let's see. 4-socketed armors. Maybe I'll hang on to some of this stuff for a little bit. Man, this thing's so sick. Two, 4, 6, 7. Full game. Nice. Short. Maybe. I didn't roar in a while, Hawk. Yeah, true story. Yep. Yeah, you got a higher bow. You got way more BO than I do. Crazy y'all are so powerful already. Jeez. So here's when I actually hit the stuff. You see his life barely going down? Life barely going down? Yeah, y'all are carrying me. Appreciate it. We'll take out one monster by myself here, huh? That's the true kill speed of the throw barb. Fuck! Let's see, Haas for Jobber. I'd say that sounds like I would want to get the Jobber, yeah. I'd take a Jaw and a Burr for a Haas, probably, yeah. Ruin the Maggot Layer in PD2? Seguinine, isn't that like some sort of assassin skill? What does that mean? I want to see what it means. Ah, minimum damage. Yeah, it's played the same song twice in a row. I don't know why. So Marty B asks about, do I only do the super chest at LK? I used to hit everything, and then I stopped. And I if I ever did it again in the second half, and more recently when I did run lower Karas, yeah, I only hit the super chest. So other people talk about this insane luck they get when they hit a random log and like a jaw rune pops out, or they found a cham out of a log or something. I'm like, oh geez, okay, well, I've never had anything like that happen, so. They ruined Magulator in PD2, someone said, talking about Project Diablo 2. Boy, the Magulator in the first season, and even the second season, the Magulator was nasty. The Magulator was awesome. They just made it the Magulator twice as wide as normal. And then they had, I don't know if they still have it or not, I haven't played PD2 in a long time, the Combustion Sorceress that shot a nova of fireballs out. And it was like, to be honest, it was busted, but it was fun for like a month or something, you know? Whoa, someone snagged a rare jewel like they had a bot or something going. My god. Race says most of their high runes come from chests and logs and stuff. I mean, you must hit a lot of chests and logs and stuff. And like, I've gotten one high rune I think in my entire life out of like a random like chest or log or thing like that. But it was also on Project Diablo 2 when that happened. So I got a low rune off of like a tied up. You know, there's those like tied up dead rogues that are tied to like spikes or whatever. I got a low rune out of that one time on a playthrough of Project Diablo 2, actually. I was getting rushed, actually. And I just clicked on some random thing and a low popped out. Lowest DD for Haas? Ooh, I don't know. 150 maybe? Is it a 150 to 200 type item? I'm not sure. I'm just guessing, so can't help you too much there. Ooh, it's a nice caster ring. Interesting. 10 with well, if I need to have a caster ring, mana, cold. Interesting. Arm it, whatever this is. Go to number 9. Marty Mar saying, yeah, 150 to 200. Gotcha. Yeah, that's what I thought. Don't need that. Well, if I ever need FCR, it's got Mana Leech on it too to help me out. So I guess if I need a ring with Mana Leech too. Marty B. Logs and skeletons is where his luck comes from, huh? May the RNG forever be on your side. Appreciate ya, Hopefully. I could go for some good luck about now. I've been getting some little things here and there. I really haven't... I mean, those ethereal sandstorm tracks are pretty huge, to be honest, but in normal circumstances, I wouldn't have identified them, and I would have traded them away unidentified. Because they're worth... You know, it's one of those gambling things, you know? It's like when you see those Magic the Gathering, like, beta pack openings, and they're like 200... It's like $100,000 for a pack. But when you look at all the card's value only ends up being like $5,000. But if you get the one card that's worth a ton, you know, the Black Lotus, it's worth like $1 million card, so everybody pays a ton for the pack, trying to gamble to get it. It's kind of like that with Ethereal Sandstorm Treks, right? Yeah, my Ethereal Treks rolled terribly. Oh yeah, In Case is the one that got the giveaway. He says they're huge. Glad they're working for you, helping you out. I'm faster than you guys. Oh, not the teleporter, though. Not the teleporter. Get as wound up as possible. Speaking of partisan, oh, someone grabbed it real quick. I bet you if they drop it, it means it doesn't have 4 sockets on it. If they don't drop it, that means it does have 4 sockets. They hung on to it. Must have had 4 sockets. Whoop. I was not looking. Shell rune. Hit him with the melee attack. Oh, they dropped it over there. In the Kona. Shadow bow. Oop. Let's go. Let's see, we're 84. Rocking in some levels here. Would be nice to get. Kind of takes too long here. I'm kind of not quite powerful enough to carry everything, so kind of getting carried myself. See, Monday today, huh? Ort. Whoops, didn't want that. How much you want to bet he's attacking me? Look at him, he keeps turning and facing me. It must be because I create the game or something. I wonder if there's anything about that. Because every time I get by Diablo, he only attacks me. I don't know what's going on there. Blackest Bird. It sounds right. Three prefixes and 3 suffixes on a rare item. I think so. I think so. Oh. Did YouTube go out? Oh no, I don't think so. Someone... Nope, YouTube stream's still going. Okay, yeah, someone in the game asked if the YouTube went out, and yeah. Got me worried there since the other day when my stream went out, just the YouTube stream went out on ladder reset day. Oh, 4 second CV. Unfortunately, it has a bazillion strength requirement, but we'll give, well, let's see, 110 or 210. I don't have a Merc. Natalia's, I could throw on. I could make an insight in that and then throw it on the Act 2 Mercenary instead of the Obedience. If I threw on the Griswold's armor, it has 20 to strength on it. I might be able to get the strength high enough if I did that, maybe. Maybe I'll take a gander. Take a gander. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Okay. That's a barbarian telly stomp right there. Get wound up. Attack, attack, attack. check every single rare item. Some people do fall into that, I'm gonna be honest. I don't, but some people like, oh, why didn't you check that armor? It could be a crazy rare item for mid-level dueling and it's worth a ton, like, and stuff like that. And I'm just like, oh boy, I get it, but check every belt, check every helmet, because it could be a this or that, and it could be, you know, I don't know, every rare Hydra edge and every item, because it could have the craziest roll on it ever and be, you know, I don't know. It's the equivalent of like, you ever see them videos? I've actually watched a few of them recently that are where people go to the bank and they get full boxes of like quarters and pennies and stuff, and they search through. This is my 750th penny box this year. You know, let's see what we can find in this one. Yes, technically, if you spend 70 trillion hours, you could find the one penny that's worth, you know, $10,000. But you do realize that you just spent 10,000 hours to find a $10,000 penny, right? You made $1 an hour, so was it worth it? I kind of have the same idea for as far as it comes to identifying every rare item. Like, sure, we could identify these, and it could roll Cruel Fools, and it could be Ethereal Repair, and this and that, but some crazy thing. Oh, Marty, up a minute ago. Sorry, I didn't see your comment at first. You said you thought Diablo attacks the lowest level person, is what you had. Interesting. I've never heard that before. Obviously, based upon the words I've been saying. So this guy's 76, 81, 75, 82. So yeah, no, I'm almost the highest level guy, actually. 80. There's an 87 and 86, and then me. Oh, there's, yeah, 87, 86, and then me. I always thought, yeah, I don't really know why. I don't know. I always wondered why, but I don't know. Who can hork it faster, buddy? Yeah, for me and him, whoa, sorry about that. Hey, good graphics. Me and him item finding. I probably have more magic find, and he has a higher. He probably has a higher find item skill with the Warcry barbs, Warcry spears on. Not attacking me now. Number 11. What if we got a good Terror Zone coming up? Let me look. What we got rocking here. We have. Ooh, Ariad's Plateau. Let's go. I'm feeling some Thresh Shocket running, huh? Would love to have my playlist, huh? So, Zoltan, link in the description, or you can exclamation music. It'll take you a link to the guy's channel. And if you want to listen to the same thing I listen to, you can listen to the metalcore, or no, the heavy metal playlist. Heavy metal. Another one I listen to a lot is called the Metalcore and Modern playlist, so. There are a lot of overlapping songs, I'm going to be honest, so. Boy, I'm cold. I'm getting cold. Look at all that damage. Who? Ha's good for Smiter? Yeah. Ha's is good. I mean, is it best in slot or not? I don't want to answer that question, but... I guess probably Exile's probably the best usually, huh? But... Oh no, he chilled me. Guess they're running down here. Streamer live a few seconds in the future. I mean, it's true. It's true. Crazy how the stream's a few seconds behind. Yeah, on YouTube, the stream's probably like 20 seconds behind, to be honest. It just can't be perfectly... No stream can be perfectly live. But Twitch's is less delayed. The YouTube... I don't know why the YouTube has to be further delayed than Twitch. It's kind of weird. You'd think that Google / YouTube would have enough money to be able to stream in real, like 1440p in real time. But if I streamed in 1080, I could stream ultra low latency, which would be almost the same as Twitch, but I stream in 1440, so. There's Plateau. Alrighty, we'll call this for the chaos runs. This will be the final run. I'm gonna hop over and do some of that actually. Not enough mana. Good thing I use mana. Daniel feels live again. Oh yeah. Oversized pillow. Exile requires more built around it. It's very expensive as well, right? Hard to find the perfect base for it as well. Yeah, a lot more stuff like that. True story. Going to Jordan. Could it be? Boom! Nature's Peace. Hey. Nature's Peace. If anyone needs that. Legendary. Little find, little find, little find. All right.
Marco Jimenez donated $1.99 through Super
Marco.
Chat. Keep it up, Phil. Say hi to my friend Asam.
Esam, yo, what's going on? Thank you so much for the $2 super chat as well, Marco. Yes, sir, later. Appreciate you. And what's going on, Esam? Hopefully, y'all are having a great day. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Let's go.
Oh, Daniel Schneider coming in hot. Ooh. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted Slayer ships. Ooh, appreciate you. Zinger, Donald, Brad. Yes, it looks like, Marty, it looks like you're cursed again if you're still in here. Another 5 gifted memberships. War Gauntlets, okay. Make sure y'all thank Daniel if you got gifted one of those memberships there on YouTube. Frank, appreciate you. No need to thank me. It's me thanking you. Watching my videos and stuff keeps the dream alive, so appreciate you. Always here. Cursed indeed. Cursed indeed. Hey, you're number 2, though, on the community thing today, so that's impressive. All right, been fun. Thank you guys for pretty much carrying me. Appreciate you. Hopefully you guys got some levels and grabbed some good stuff as well. I'm gonna hop and do some of these, whatever you call them, run thresh sockets. Hopefully we get a bunch of good maps in a row. Hundo, what's up? Welcome in. BK would be better than an SOJ for this build. Yeah. I don't know that I would use either one though, to be honest. I'm not sure. I'd have to kind of look at it again. It's been a long time since I played a throw barb before this, so I don't really remember exactly what I would want to have. I guess maybe a BK. I don't know. Oh no! We'll run one. Yeah, while we're here. Oh, I should probably grab my Warcry sticks instead of... well, I need the teleport, so I can't do that. Definitely I'm not switching items, that's for sure. Wow, solid roll. Run, 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 run. Oops. I don't have the waypoint, so I'm just gonna run out and grab the waypoint and figure it out. Yeah, we could shout it up. A lot of work to use the shouts. Ah! That was suboptimal. Alright, now I'm going to run around for 6 years looking for the waypoint. Oh. Come on. Okay, so a little too far down here, but I don't know if it can be back this far or not. If I knew better, I would have just asked somebody, but... I could just use 100k in teleport charges and fly around with my staff, huh? Where'd my Merc go? He'd be a lot of help right now, huh? It'd be great if we could... Trying to easily take out this champion real quick, and... we know how that's gonna go, of course. No. It's not right there, is it? No, it's not. It's not. Always go up. Yeah, it is. I know it's always up, left, or right, but I was running back and forth looking for the waypoint. The waypoint could be really far away or close to Thresh Socket, so... It's somewhere in the open, though. It's not in the, whatever they're called. Bunkers or whatever, or... It always takes longer than you anticipate when you think about it firsthand. Always does. Guns out, guns out? Not right now. There we go. There we go. Easy peasy. So Thresh Saga should be like right here, right? Get up here, buddy. I need your crushing blow. Throw, 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 throw. A little bit slower than I thought, but maybe, I guess, being terrorized. That'll be alright. Ladders are 4 months. Within 100 steps of Thresh Socket. I mean, I've had both. Like one of these. Absolute disaster ones. Immune to physical. And you can't stack up minus physical. Just a disaster. Yeah, he is immune to physical a lot, actually. This might be a problem, huh? I do have a bone break. We'll see how it goes. Where's some stairs before I start teleporting everywhere? Well, there's some other champs over here, huh? Ooh, watch out for them jabs. Could always take out some of the other champs along the way, too. Or just get wrecked. Where's the champion even at? Everything's mighted up, but there's no... I don't see a champ anywhere. Oh my gosh, dude. Okay, I guess there was no champion there. Don't worry about it. My gosh. Apparently Thresh Socket extra strong, really getting after it, huh? My god. Going very suboptimal. I'm not sure if it's the best decision here. Leroy says, got back into D2R because of my channel. Whoa, man. Good choice. Great game, I'm alright.
Afternoon.
You need the 70k on the gold, boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, them teleport charges. I can't possibly run any of this, by the way. I have to teleport the whole thing. Yeah, Stone Skinny probably was originally immune to physical too. You see how that goes? Not great. I'll do a couple more. We'll see how often he is, and this might not work out though. Sometimes when you do things you don't normally do. Try to gift some subs, your bank won't let you. You hear that once in a while. That's alright. Appreciate the attempt. Yeah, when he's stone skinned immune to physical, we're gonna have problems. So, yeah. Unfortunately, we can't just have physical mastery, like cold mastery, and just instantly minus him down to, like, dead. Wait, what is going on here? Oh, dang it. Waste all these charges. Not to mention, he's 86, so it's an 88 terrorized Thresh Socket, I guess, so. Serpent Skin, Archon... What? Oh, I forgot to put that in there. You can't Larzik it for a death base, but I, like, don't care, I guess. Let's check this real quick. Keep that for the gold. If it was superior, maybe I'd think about it. I don't really care too much. If he's not terrorizing, if he could just not be immune to physical, it'd be great. Just get a Reapers. There you go. True story. That easy. True story. I don't even know why I look at those. Those rare armors are like never worth anything. I really just have it for gold. Like I shouldn't even identify it. I should just sell it unidentified, to be honest. Not too bad if he's not immune to physical, to be honest. Rob Czar, welcome in. Been cramming for my D2's videos lately. Epic. Oh, pretty epic, epic. Appreciate it. Mana dual inner sight charges. Boy, that's what you're looking for right there. Tyrell's Might today? I can promise you that there's a chance that I might possibly have an opportunity to find Tyrell's Might today. Huh? Oh, nothing. Oops. I thought that snow was the end there, but was not. Oh, I wanted to throw on the, oh, the Might actually took control this time. Or actually, activated, I guess we'll say. Ooh. I was going to throw on the other Gimmer Shred and see if that went faster. Because, like, you throw faster and then it has all the elemental damage. But if the might activates, this has so much higher physical damage that it's like, you know, we'll just wing it, whatever. We'll try it out. 20 to defense. What, if anything, are you using for making trades, like websites? I usually Tradery and JSP are the two most popular. Oh boy, he's stone skin, so it's going a lot slower. Good thing I have the Gimmer Shreds then, because actually the Gimmer Shreds have a little bit of physical, but I don't think it's even worth it. Hey, he what? All right, too slow. Wolf Howl Reapers. Do you like the Wolf Barb you're saying, Mewtwo? I guess you could do that, huh? Hey. It's the right way? No. Yeah, there's no might aura, you see. It's, for some reason it's not activating, so it goes way slower. I always wondered what that is. It's nothing new, it's always been like that, but I don't know why. I don't know why. Ooh, close. Dex, strength, fire. 1 to bow with 20 increased attack speed. We'll throw in a giveaway side, I guess. I mean, if it, that is almost awesome. If it had 2 to a skill, 2 to bow or crossbow, or 2 to Java would be better, but those are real close. So like awesome. So let me throw that other jab back over here. That's got so much higher damage. If we can get the proc on might, if might would just activate, it'd be so much better. Where is? Oh. I was like, why does it look weird? I don't know what's going on. Got no might activating, no might activating. There it goes. So much might activates it instantly. It's just mega quick. You check the pinned comment. I have Immortal Kings though gloves and boots on right now. That's what I'm rocking. Leroy. Daniel, appreciate you. This way, same map. If I ever find Tyraels, which might never happen, wish a dagger rune word. Yeah, it'd be cool. There's not really a lot of use for a lot of daggers in this game, so I guess you could say, I guess I could get on board with it, even though I'm generally anti-change guy. Folks using Foe to start the ladder. Nice. Hope you're enjoying it. I'm sure you are. Thomas said you never noticed how the auras don't proc for a long time sometimes. You never. How would you never notice that? I definitely notice it. It happens with the cold one all the time. It happens with all of them, really. Sometimes it just takes like a minute and a half when like into the game to like proc and work. So, folks, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub.
SDB Red Sheep
Legend.
donated $10 through Super Chat.
Oh man!
Keep playing.
First off, folks, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. You legend! I need to keep my mercenary alive there. Woo! That was close. Appreciate you. And then huge Red 9. Wait, 10, 13. Red 13, I mean. Oh, from Final Fantasy 7. Let's go! I had to think about that for a second. And the picture, of course, helped me out. Thank you for the 10 Canadian. You Slayer. I'll try to keep slaying. I'll see what I can do. Drew. No, Ohio and Drew. I don't think they're going to do anything else to the game. Nope. LOH is better, but those might be okay temp. Yeah, right now what I'm using right now is Yeah, laying of hands I'd much rather have. Because I have some goblin toes, but I don't want to throw them on because I don't want to lose the 2-piece set Immortal King's bonus, which is the increased attack speed. And some magic find, which is neat, but... Yeah, when I get laying of hands, I'm going to throw those on, and then I'm going to throw on the goblin toes, and then bing, bang, boom. We're going to be wrecking. Slightly more than before. Oops. Infinity Runeward for Cold and Fire? Infinity works for Cold and Fire, so I'm not sure what you're just saying. An Infinity Runeward, a Runeward that would break all immunities in the game. I mean, they already gave us Thunder Chime, so I mean, I don't know. In my opinion, I don't know how much more we really want to have there. You know what I'm saying? Current level, so easily checked. I can just tell you though, but the Terror Zone's always 2 levels over you. So this is at 86, so that means I'm 84. I'll try getting wound up one times with the frenzy. It doesn't really throw a whole lot faster, huh? Ooh, Hell Rune. Grab those. Dip out. Been at work? No problem. Just letting you know if you ever want to look at it some other time. Do I have a barb torch? No. No torch, no Annie, nothing like that. Speaking of, terror spreads across Sanctuary. I don't remember. I wish it would just say level 2 of 5 or whatever it is. You know what I mean? That's what I wish it would do. I don't remember what that is. Oops. See how we take that. Come over here. Stone Skin. Well, for some reason he's dying kind of fast, so maybe we'll rock it. He must have been immune to physical Stone Skin the last time, which would be why he took so long to kill. Because when he's just Stone Skin, he goes okay. I guess online I should probably ID the belt since they could be crazy and I could trade it, but... Could I do Trav with this build? I would be suspicious. I'd have to try real hard, and I'm not sure if it would work. So... I mean, I could take these off, throw on the gores, and use these for the 20. What do you guys think? Think I should do that? Not the gores, but I have... Do you think I should put... I'd lose all my walk run. I don't know. For a little bit more damage. I guess I'm mainly teleporting. Why don't I just try it, and then we'll see. That's the easiest thing. Why don't we just try it? So I lose the walk run in life, but I gain... Ooh, boy, look how slow he is. Yeah, this is on ladder, so I'm crazy mega budget gear. I don't see any steps. Where's some steps at so I can tell where I'm going? Okay, there we go. I wonder if he's... It doesn't look like he's going very fast, so... Well, there goes a little better. Does Crushing Blow... How does Crushing Blow work with throwing weapons, huh? It didn't look like Crushing Blow was proccing hardly at all, so... Use those bow gloves. Stats were better. I think I sold the... Oh, no, I did keep those bow gloves, didn't I? They do have 20 increased attack speed on them, don't they? It's a good point. Summoning skills, damage reduction? Probably worth like 30 burrs, right? Not really, but maybe someone could use that. Maybe someone rocked that. Galback, yo! You're melting, huh? Yeah, it sounds like a disaster, so best of luck with that. Figured I'd stop and take out a champ along the way, just because. It doesn't really look like the crushing blow is helping at all. I'm going to be honest. Maybe it's a perceived situation here rather than factual, but should you farm LK to get a Heart of the Oak? Offline single player? I mean, I guess so. Yeah, you can get Vexes from there relatively quickly. Well, I don't know how quickly, I guess. This all comes down to luck, I suppose, but... I don't necessarily know for Vex if there's, you know... You can definitely get them from there. But I don't know if to advise you that that's the fastest possible way, if that's the best thing to recommend. Oh, hi, Andrew says 4 of 6. Oh, so it's 4 of 6 right now? Oops, I should have paid attention. Use all my charges. Might want to leave the game open for a while. Half effectiveness for everything ranged. Gotcha. Daniel says, watch, you'll probably find 3 ohms before you'll get a Vex. Yeah, he'll keep finding... He'll go to LK and he's like, a Burr Rune, dang it, I need a Vex. And he's like, oh, another Burr Rune. Oh, gosh, darn it. Why does this keep happening to me? Oh. Yeah, okay. Oh my gosh. Look how fast I've taken him out. Oh, look how fast he's taking out my mercenary. The Might Aura turned on right away. I need to start making sure I'm selling stuff to keep the gold up here while I'm telling you so much. Can you farm Sunders on Hell Terror Zones? Anyone confirm? I started a Pally 4 days ago. Can you farm Sunders on Hell Terror? Yes, so... Hell Terror Zones are the only places you can find Sunder Chimes. And they drop specifically only from champions, uniques, and like act bosses and stuff like that. Not from the regular white monsters. Yeah, appreciate you. Half on the melee, huh? Or half on the crushing blow on the range. I guess I thought crushing blow was different for some reason, but... I think you guys are right. Come on, Might Aura. You can do it. Activate. Activate. You can activate for me? No? Okay, thanks. We'll check this guy. Look how cool it looks. What if it rolled crazy? Staff with 2 light, 2 lightning. Yeah. But what you gonna do with that, right? The heat blows, says Biv. Yeah, it's warm out there. It's warm out there. That's what Galback a minute ago hopped in and said she was dying. She's working down at the Detroit fireworks, so. Wait, why can't I teleport? Which is rough. On a roof for 12 hours working. Stone skin, uh-oh. Yeah, look how slow it's going. He probably was immune to physical and I broke it. Immune to physical stone skin is just too slow. I can't do it. Shotgun said, usually always plays online. First single player in a while, huh? Interesting. Hopefully you enjoy. Lilith, welcome in. Yo, yo, yo. On single player, can you farm Sundays? Yeah, shotgun, yeah. Yep. After you beat Hell, you could go to Terror Zones and get yourself some Thunder Charms. Oop. Oh, no, it is this way. Ah. Looks like twice in a row. Devastating. I don't know what that means, Bobcat, but it sounds like 80% racist, I'm gonna be honest. Nailed it. Grab that. Any good drops? We got some stuff, a couple rings, perfect dwarf star, nature's peace, stuff like that. Tal's mask, so a bunch of little middling things like that. No burrs and jaws and zods and stuff, I suppose, but some good stuff. I'll think about it, Daniel. Pointing to Berserk. Like, the only thing is putting a point into a skill that you're going to use, like, once every 4th day for, like, you know, 1 out of 10 runs that you do for an hour. I don't know that that's really efficient use of skills, you know what I mean? Why did my teleport deactivate again? I hate when it turns off and puts a different skill on like that. Nothing but assassin builds and leaderboards? Well, yeah, when you put a rune word in the game that's a few mid runes and it's absolutely busted, you know. Gotta remember to grab this stuff. That 1 point is worth it, says G-Stacks. I'll think about it. But it's only 1 point. I'd have to use 3 points just to get down to it. So it would take me 3 points to get down to a skill that after this hour, I might never use again. Quite literally. I literally might never use it again, ever, on this character ever again. Like, I don't know, maybe. Wolfgar said he played Throwbar, pleasantly surprised. Yeah. Budget-wise, it's okay. A little slow, but great gear can be pretty dang good, huh? Blackest kind of saying the same thing. Your lower res will unequip. I get it if you like die or something, but I don't get why the teleport it keeps unequipping all of a sudden here. The just stone skin's not bad. You can tell when he's not immune to physical because the stone skin doesn't do too much. Works fine. Yeah, Beal says never had a problem with stone skin in the end game. Yeah, I'm not an end game barb here. This is like I'm using a Skulders and I have a 30 Magic Vine blue amulet and a credendum. You're picking up what I'm laying down here. 3 days, you're supposed to have perfect gear already. Not this guy. I'm Sweet Phil, baby. Yeah, Borod saying Mosaic should be at least a burr each. No, it just needs to be removed from the game is what it is. It just literally needs to be removed. Even if it was Zod, it would be too busted to have in the game. If they somehow made it in... If you had to have 2 claws that both had to have Zods in them, so 6 Zod runes, it would still be busted. Like, it doesn't... This is my opinion, so don't, you know. But it's still too busted. It don't matter how much it costs. Little Dragon said yours is even worse. Worse gear. Nice. How much is a lacerator? I haven't even looked yet, to be honest. I'll be straight up. It's a lot more fun finding gear than it is... For me, I have a lot more fun finding gear than getting gear, if you know what I mean. Like, just go trade for everything. I kind of find that boring nowadays. After playing single player and getting the joy of, like, having to find everything yourself, just finding, like, some random, like, 3-socketed ethereal superior armor that's 15 ED and trading that for all the gear you need because people will trade crazy amounts for rune word bases for, like, no good reason. I don't find trading for stuff like that all that fun to obtain the items that way. What that does for me is it makes me stop playing ladder faster. Because, like, oh, I have perfect gear on the character. I guess it's done. So I'll just, I guess I'm done, you know? That's just me, though. And the thing is that's just my opinion. And my opinion is always right. So that's the main thing I want to stress here. It's a joke. Viv says, I have fun finding gear, yet I'm here on day 4. No White Monarch. Hey, if I only found 1, so if I didn't find the 1, then I wouldn't have found any. So I could have been right there too, huh? There he is. Oh my goodness. My word. Anybody anybody looking for a Haas? Love Thresh Shocket. Love that guy. Yeah. Let's see. That's something I should... We'll put it over here. I'll decide it. Maybe I'll trade it. Nah, maybe we should give it away. Maybe we should give it away. Ladder more enjoyable? Sometimes. But finding items is cool. Charcy it? It's not even worth Charcy. I'll give it to Larzik. What time is it? 4:37. I'll give it away in a little bit here. So if anybody wants a Haas, stick around, all right? I'm going to give that away sometime before 5 o'clock. Because that's when I have to leave. So, yeah. Oh, I already did this one. Gimmer Shred Wraithflight combo. Oh, yeah, Maxim. Nailed it. Not because it's the best in the world, but it's because it's what I found so far. Isaac, trying to roll for the 5 open sockets. Been painful, yeah. It can be. It's no guarantee. It's a 1 in 6 chance, and if you fall on the other side of those odds, which somebody does, somebody gets a 4-socketed on their first roll, and that means that somebody else doesn't get a 4-socket till like their 24th roll, which is painful to think about. But best of luck on the future endeavor there of rolling some of those. Definitive best in slot for throw barb. Most people go Warstrike Lacerator. I'm a fan of just dual Lacerators personally, though. But I haven't played it in years. It's been, well, not like 10 years, but it's probably been 2 or 3 years since I played the throw barb, like end game and like played with it significantly to form my opinion on it. Oh my gosh. Oh, meant to give that to you. I didn't mean to drink it myself.
I need a key.
Titans from normal Bale. It was boring. Dude, farming Bale for a particular item sounds like a terrible idea. Bale takes like 7 hours to get through the waves. I guess even if you're perfect at Bale wave skips, it's not even much faster. Found a Tal's armor? Roger, nice. Congrats on that. Marty says, wish it was me finding that. Hey, well, hopefully you get lucky and you win the giveaway today. If you can get in, I don't know. You're probably at work or something, huh? Oh my gosh. Nice. Okay. Oh boy. Struggling. Oops. Hey, what are you attacking me for? Marcin, I think? Welcome in, Marcin. Yeah, Blackest said you learned the Bale skips. Still, it's not, I don't think that's a great idea to try to get Titans from normal. Or, did you say normal Bale? Well, either way. I think you can get Titans, if I'm not mistaken, from Nightmare Andy. Could be wrong, though. If not Nightmare, Hell Andy. I would highly more recommend than... Not that I actually know the drop odds. The normal Bale, I don't know if he has, like, 1 in 200 chance of dropping Titans at 400 Magic Find or something. I don't know. Brian said he's the kind of person who just does, like, 10k Pindle runs, huh? Yeah, that sounds like something somebody would do for a video. But I don't want to do that kind of stuff anymore. Where is... Oh my gosh, why does it keep deactivating? Okay, I can't tell which way to go. Figured it out. Finally. Lubis says his preferred is a Nightmare Eldritch for Titans, or that's like the earliest you can find it, huh? Gotcha. Sell that too. Need to get the gold to make up for my charges. Should you put perfect poison facets into your D-web? For sure. Yeah. If you socket your D-web, put a perfect facet in it. Highly recommend. Oh. Just every time. Every time. Dang. Hate to see it when he's that far away. Hate to see it. Marty says Neolithak, Lister, and Bale. I wonder if normal Neolithak drop odds are similar to how they are in Hell. Because like, I feel like Neolithak can drop everything in the game, all the uniques. He has high enough level to drop everything actually, but he never does. So I feel like his drop odds are like 1 in like 70 trillion. I did one time, I can remember offhand, finding a Crown of Ages off of Neolithak, but I don't remember much anything else, to be honest. How do you know which way to go? It's a simple little trick. So they were really lazy making Act 5. Sorry, Blizzard North devs, but so when you look, obviously if there's a wall, it's not that way. It's always up. It's always in this direction or in this direction. It's only those two. And of course, you're supposed to be going up to the top of the mount, to area summit, right? So it's up to the left, up to the right. So if you see any stairs like this, they're always facing in the direction, like it's supposed to look like you're going uphill. So if you ever see stairs, it's in that direction. If you see a wall in this direction, you know it's not that way. So it's always, yeah, so I know it's this way. And then it's going to be in the middle of this wall. The way down. Marty said, players won with 0 magic find. The drop odds calculator says that's the best way to find. What? That doesn't make any sense. To find Titans? That makes no sense. That makes no sense. How would no magic find make it the odds better to find a unique? That's super illogical. I couldn't think of a reason why that would be true. There's got to be a glitch with it or something for that. There's no way that's accurate. I don't believe it, to be honest. Not that I don't believe that it, when you search it, it says that. But I don't believe that is accurate. Oopsie. Ooh, sure. I'll stop and take out some champs along the way too, huh? Oh my gosh. Oh, I totally gave him a potion, bro. Unbelievable. I totally fed him a potion before he got taken out. You said the odds stay the same when you put 100 magic find on it? Weird. Darn. Every once in a while there, like every 15 runs or so, it ends up with whatchamacallit? That stone skin immune to physical. 447 here. Like Thresh Shocker too much, can't stop. Wolfgar got some YouTube lag. Unfortunate, hopefully it doesn't drop out on you fellas. Don't forget YouTube, make sure you guys hit that like button for me if you haven't done so already. If you hopped in a little more recently, or maybe you've been here the whole time. Make sure you hit that like button on YouTube. Yeah, Marty, also good call on that one. Would you want to limit yourself to a normal loot drop table to get that is one of the biggest arguments I make to people when they talk about ever farming normal Nightmare. Just imagine all the better stuff you can get from Hell Andariel even. Or then all the little monsters around Andariel that drop dead when you take Andariel out. Just imagine a Jaw Rune pops off of a Carver next to Andy in Hell difficulty. Didn't find your Titans yet, but you got a Jaw Rune now, you know? Or a Shaco, or a, yeah. Imagine. Let me paint a picture for you. Sweat Hog said you had an Ohm drop that way. There you go. Proof of concept. I've had runes. I've never... I don't know. Maybe an Ohm I have had before. I think I have had an Ohm, actually. I know I remember, I think I got a low off of Andy one time, I remember. Like off of, actually straight off of Antaro, too. Which was kind of... Ugh. Womp womp. Unfortunate. That Shaco's not the right color. SOJ off a random pack, Rage Asylum says. There you go. First unique of the season. Love to hear it. Justin says most high runes from cows. I don't get any high runes from cows ever. Which is because I don't ever run cows. So, most of the time when people say they get all their high runes and stuff from cows, it's because they run cows all the time. I get all mine from like the Countess and the pits and stuff. Because I run the Countess in the pits all the time. Checks out, right? Impeccable logic. Fine. We'll take out some other champs along the way, too. These guys ain't too hard. As I'm about to get taken out, probably. Bone Weave, Divine Scepter. Is a decked out Poison Necro good for cows? It can be, yeah. Trying to think the amount of life they have relative to clear speed and compared to other characters. Hard to remember offhand, to be honest. I think so. I think it's pretty good. Like right up there with a lot of other stuff. Ooh, Peyton waiting for his friend to catch up with farming Andy, Shaco, and Titans. Nice. Keenan got a Vex from a random monster group in the going after the Countess. Yeah, I've gotten all Ohms, Vexes. I do a lot of Countess, so that's why I have so many stories of how many I found so many. But Ohms, Vexes. There was one season on like the first day of ladder, I got a Burroon off of one of the goat dudes on the way in, and off the packs on the way down. I almost always find my first Monarch on the way down off a random pack, and there's all kinds of stuff, you know. But I do a lot of Countess, really, because, you know, you always need them little runes just to make any rune word, right? Also, who wouldn't mind getting, like, Istum, stuff like that, too. Keys so you can trade. It's such a convenient... The Countess it's such a consistent place to run, really, is the main thing. Just consistent. You're guaranteed to get something. If you farm the Countess for, like, an hour, you're guaranteed to get something you could trade for, like, the equivalent of like a Spirit Monarch or something. Like, it's essentially guaranteed in like an hour. So it's hard to not, you know. Tough argument against doing Countess at the beginning of a ladder, you know. Whoops. Don't want to check his gear. I just want to teleport, buddy. We're here, 453. Okay. So, I think it's about time we do a little giveaway. I'm going to do a giveaway, and someone's going to get themselves a Haas right now. So, I just found this Herald of Zakarum. I'll look up how much it is later. So, I decided for this season, instead of trading this gear away to get my gear, I'm going to get this gear and give it away. And then I have some value left over from other seasons. I know, Shady, I get it, but I'm going to give this stuff away and use that forum gold to get the things that I want, because I'm going to look up how much this is, like, how much these unidentified trade for, okay? So, anybody who wants a Herald of Zakarum shield, This is, unfortunately, like I said before, it's too hard to do a number game between both sites. So what I'm going to do is, it's just going to be a YouTube only one, okay? Herald of Zakarum. The Zak shield is, I mean, it's not worth like 4 burrs or anything, but it's valuable. Yeah, people definitely want this right now, like for their Hammerdins or Fists of the Heavens Paladins and stuff for sure. Other build, you know, other things as well, of course, Paladins. But so I'll pull up the number game rules real quick. We got them right here. By the way, anyone on Twitch, you could just hop on YouTube real quick, go in there, guess, jump back to Twitch, you know, if you wanted to. So here's the rules. I'm gonna your guess. I'm gonna guess a random number between a certain range. You have to guess, or I'm gonna pick a random one, I should say. Closest without going over, aka the Price is Right rules. Only one guess, with the rare exception of if someone puts in the exact same number at almost the exact same time, you can pick a different one. I'm slightly lenient there, I guess, but you have to be able to get it from me right now on PC. Right now. So I'm not holding it. I can't transfer it over to other consoles and stuff. So my apologies. Don't guess unless you actually want the item. This is so commonly not listened to. It's so frustrating when someone wins and I have to do another giveaway because someone didn't want the item I was giving away. It's crazy. But anyways, don't guess until I type start in the chat, and then I'll type stop in the chat, and that's when the guesses are over. Goes by what I see on my screen, because we'll just leave it how it is. There's different. I should have spelled them all wrong again, but it depends on the delay, you know, where you live in the world. So I gotta pick a random number. Give me a second. I gotta think of a good one. It's gonna be between 1 and, how many people we got on YouTube here? Few people dropped, so the number is going to be between 1 and 250. Closest without going over. I think you guys have guessed that number. Nope. Okay. Be 1 and 250. So someone, y'all already forgot the first rule, everybody. Mutu, cut it out. None of these count, by the way, because I didn't type start in the chat. I just showed the rules, everybody. Stop guessing. I like the interaction on the stream, though. That's helping out on the stream interaction. Yeah, it said 269, but when I looked, it went down to 264, and then it just I went to 250. Blame the Hive. I know, right? They see numbers, they're like, I want to make sure I win, which it kind of makes sense, but it's funny. It's funny. It's funny. So, don't type anything till I type start, and then you can start guessing. I'm gonna watch it, and if someone nails it exactly, I'll just go ahead and stop it. Unfortunately, gonna be for YouTube only. Sorry, Twitch. But it's too hard to do number games between multiple websites this way. Maybe one day I can find a way to do some sort of giveaways through some different websites or something that, you know, you both could do. I just put the link in. You guys can try to figure it out or something, but... All right. Ding, 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 ding. We have a wiener. Someone guessed it exactly right on. Wait a second. Didn't you just say a minute ago that you wished you had this item, person that guessed exactly right? Let me scroll up a second. Oh, it is a while ago, I think, actually. I'm looking for where you said it. I can't find it. So, the number is kind of funny. Oh, it's too bright. At least the camera's 177. The camera's pretty clear, though. Look at that. 177. Sweat Hog is victorious. Aye. Yeah, didn't you just a minute ago, like when I found it, you're like, oh man, I really need that. Or maybe it was something else. I know Marty said he kind of needed it too, but. So Sweat Hog. I'm going to make a game. Go ahead and join up, and I'll give you this Herald of Zakarum. It's going to be fill one. Password's going to be the letter. It's going to be R, R, R. Oh, you're playing solo cell phone, Marty. He's not taking any trades or handouts. Gotcha. Makes sense. Checks out. Cool. So here we go. Golden pineapple, legendary. Oh, in the YouTube chat, say yes, that's me or something like that. Sweat hog, just so I know that it's really you. It's not some random person hopping in here, because I've had people try to do that all the time back in the day. So it's in the YouTube chat. Just say yeah, that's me. Okay. He says yes. So here you go. Congratulations on the Haas victory win. Ooh. Rob said he picked 77. Oof, unfortunate. I thought about IDing it, but thought about it. He said I got 176, so it was extra double mid. The most middest Haas you can ID. What's good for a barb, says Peyton? Oh boy, I mean, I don't know. Ariat's face, like, it depends what your barb build is, really. Grief, unless you're a singer barb, because then you need completely different stuff. So it depends. It depends heavily on what barb build you have, actually. So it'd be crazy if it rolled 177. That would be crazy. He got 176, so it was one off of the number he guessed to win it. That's pretty crazy. Am I right? So, coming around to that time, I'm gonna have to take off and get things ready, you know, for the kiddo and stuff. Let's see who's on for Twitch here. Is there anybody I know on? It looks like why don't we go to send you guys on a little raid here. So appreciate y'all joining me. Hopefully you guys got some good stuff in the giveaway. The couple people that did get some stuff. So appreciate y'all joining me. It's been fun. And yeah, hopefully you guys just have a great day. So peace out Twitch, peace out YouTube. Make sure y'all keep slaying. Ooh, yeah. Haha.